We played it smarter last time. I hope that dude dies. Yeah, he is. He's glitching all over the place too, though. You see that lag, chat? What's going on, chat? Welcome. My name's Rance. This is my gaming corner. We're going to be playing some Final Fantasy 14 with Sweet Sunshine. That'd be my wife, and Fused from Fused Aegis, or Aegis, whatever you want to call it. I call him Aegis. But he'll be playing. And then, of course, we got a whole group of us in here. So I have them muted at the moment. Well, my mic's muted. I kind of need to mute all of them, so I can't even hear myself think. All right, guys. So they're all on Discord, and it's super loud, and so I'm gonna turn them down just a tad. Well, when the game gets started, you guys will hear all that. But anyway, so let's read our article for today. Here we go. So this is the Western Journal, guys. And here's a title. I feel burp coming on. That's why I'm not started reading yet. Hold on a minute. There we go. That's better. Trump shooting was a setup. CNN host panics, tries to shut up Army sniper after stunning take. Let's read this, guys. A former armor sniper made a CNN host queasy by suggesting that the possibility of a setup in Saturday's attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump should not be automatically ruled out. Republican Rep. Corey Mills of Florida, a former Army sniper, noted that all of what appeared to have been errors that took place Saturday could be something else. Bottom line is that this is a massive negligence to the point of me speculating on what was intentional and what wasn't, Mills had said Sunday, according to Real Clear Politics. Sorry, guys. On Monday, after CNN host Kate Baldoon asked about that comment, Mills said a thorough investigation is needed to settle the issue. Just in, CNN host loses it after former Army sniper Corey Mills suggests that July 13th assassination attempt on Trump could have been a setup. Holy shit. Mills explained how everything about the incident made no sense. CNN anchor Kate Baldoon was visibly stunned. All right, let's keep reading. It almost seems to me, I think that the investigation is necessary at this point within Congress, not just the FBI, not just others, Mills said in a video posted to X. I look back at, I'm thinking, all right, for an individual, if you looked at the escalations and how they are trying to approach him, let's just say that it was like, okay, first we want to censor and silence you. Then we want to indict and imprison you. Now are attempting to kill you, he said. Whoa. Let's slow down, Bourdain interjected. I'm hearing two things from you. I don't want to jump ahead of things, but I'm also hearing you jumping ahead of things, she said. Well, actually, I'm just looking at all the different possible capabilities, Mills said. One of these things as a military member, one of the things as a person who has run in the special operations communities before, one of the people who's actually done this is that you look at all the potential analysis, right? He said. Dial it back. Do not blame this on Joe Biden, Boudin said. Well, actually, I didn't say Joe Biden, Mills said. Who's they then? Let's be very specific, Boudin said. That's what the investigation has to do, Mills said. Oh, that's Corey Mills, another video. Was it local law enforcement that had made the mistakes, or was there something to it? Was there other types of things that we need to be analyzing or looking at and providing analysts, he said. My point is that when something so significant, come on, man, highlight all the way, man. What the hell? My point is that when something so significant, your talk about something that hasn't happened in decades, right? My point is this, from a perspective of someone who has actually conducted these are not difficult advances. This is about looking at your surroundings, he said, listing off critical parts of a checklist to protect a speaker at an event, such as Trump's Saturday rally. Oh, come on. Nothing wants to highlight. Wow. So you are saying this is so basic that how big this screw up was that's what's leading your brain down this road, Boudin said. That's exactly right, Mills replied. So, yeah, he's saying it's that bad of a screw up. What's going on, Fatal? That suspicion is high. It's like, damn, that was pretty bad. So let's listen to the thing. Okay, yeah, here we go. So I'm gonna pull it up so you guys can hear it and I can hear it.
You know, I look at all of these things, and I look at different videos where an assailant will pull a firearm on a law enforcement officer, and the first thing they do is they immediately pull and draw and mitigate the threat and the risk. You know, I ask why the local law enforcement officer did not do so. The other thing is that when you set up an advanced team, I keep hearing this about the perimeter elements.
Yeah.
You know, the perimeter is actually established by your threats that are in the area. So if I don't have any threats outside of 100 yards, okay, fine, I can cordon off a certain area. But if I have a building 160 yards perfectly adjacent to the stage, that's an obvious threat, especially with an elevated position that has overwatch. That's a sniper's paradise. And, you know, we talk about Eagle's Nest. You also have, which no one talks about, but the water tower.
So what I'm hearing from you is it's not a failure on the ground for sure, but 100%. Also a failure in advance?
I think it's a failure in advance. I think it's a failure to have the counter snipers to be able to establish their range fin and their sketch maps.
I also heard we've also learned that local snipers were stationed inside that building. At the time.
I haven't heard that piece of it yet, but that doesn't necessarily make sense unless they were actually in a window which was backed off, because a lot of times you get yourself in there. Sometimes you expose your rifle in a way to try and do a force protection or a show of force that actually stops things. Others are actually more tactical where they'll sit back a little bit, but a sniper for the law enforcement is only trained to shoot about 75 yards, unlike your counter sniper teams that are on but here's my problem. In having done this for so long, they always say the adage of ignorance is bliss, and I think that's true. I've done thousands of advances. I've done thousands of counter sniper operations with our teams in Iraq and Afghanistan, etc. The amount of negligence, the amount of mistakes that was made here, I have a very difficult time not leaning myself towards this was intentional as opposed to fecklessness.
But wait, talk to me about that. I actually heard you say this right the day after, which I wanted to ask you about. What do you mean?
What's up, UB?
Intentional.
You know,
I mean, an intentional failure on the part of...
No, I wouldn't say an intentional failure on the part of, but I got to just, you know, I sit here and I scratch my head, and you don't want to be the conspiracist. You don't want to be the person.
I'm telling you, because that's what it's leaning toward.
No, I know, and that's the issue, is that you walk this fine balance of, you're not trying to be a conspiracist, but you look at it and you go, how could this have gone so...
But it's one thing if someone on the street says it. It's not. I mean, you, Corn Mills, member of Congress, former sniper, you saying it. I mean, it makes my eyebrows go up. When you say you're walking the line on this, intentional what?
You know, it almost seems to me, and I think that an investigation is necessary at this point within Congress, not just the FBI, not just others. You know, I look back at it and I'm thinking, all right, you know, for an individual, if you looked at the escalations and how they are trying to approach him, let's just say that it was like, okay, first we want to censor and silence you, then we want to indict and imprison you. Now we're attempting to kill you and take you off the stage.
Whoa. You, let's slow down.
Please.
I'm hearing two things from you. I don't want to jump ahead of things, but I'm also hearing you jumping ahead of things.
Well, actually, I'm just looking at all the different possible capabilities. You know, one of the things as a military member, one of the things as a person who's run in the special operations communities before, one of the people who's actually done this is that you look at all potential analysis, right?
Donald Trump and his team have said, do not,
no, I agree.
Dial it back. Do not blame this on Joe Biden.
Oh, well, actually, I didn't say Joe Biden, to be completely
Who's the
clear.
they then? Let's be very specific.
Well, that's what the investigation has to do. Was it local law enforcement that had made the mistakes, or was there something to it? Was there other types of things that we need to do analysis?
I see you, UB. I'm just listening to this.
My point is that when something's so significant, you're talking about something that hasn't happened in decades, right?
I totally...
But my point is this. From a perspective of someone who's actually conducted these are not difficult advances. This is not like I'm putting together a stage placement and a tight shot. This is about looking at your surroundings. What is my green, yellow, and red route, which is your routes out in case? What is my actual elements that I need to be looking at as far as mitigating threats or risks or increased levels? Where's my range fan for the sniper that says, okay, here's my 100, my 200, my sketch. Here's an area where someone could shoot. Because here's my thing.
So you're
Let's just say it's a Royce element.
You're saying this is so basic that how big the screw up was, that's what's leading your brain down this
That's
road?
exactly right, in a way. But because here's the other thing. Let's just say it's a resource.
Tom Emmer was just on with me, and he said very specifically to me, I wrote it down, he said very clearly, it is too early to be talking about who is at fault and who is responsible.
That's why an investigation is necessary.
But, is it not dangerous? Is it not reckless to even be throwing around the word intentional right now.
So to question things as we do an investigation is recklessness, because at that point, then should we never question anything? My point is this.
I'm not trying to be PC. My point is in the political environment that we are in.
What would it have taken, right? Let's just say that resources was limited. Let's go with that as a reasoning. So how many times have you seen where they just put a police car inside of a parking lot with not an officer in it and just leave the lights on as a deterrent? Why couldn't that have been a simple thing that was placed in? Why couldn't we have said to the owner of the actual AGR company, hey, look, we don't want to disrupt your business, but we also want to make sure your parking lot is clear of people trying to park in there for the rally. Why don't we place an officer there? My point is that this was too easy of a solution. And when I think about 160
I'm just so uncomfortable with even having
I'm uncomfortable with having to say it. Trust me, my whole point is that I would like to look at this and say, where was the mistake made? How can we correct it in the future? Why was this actually done? But I think that this does warrant a J13 type of commission where we can actually look at it and say, let's investigate and find out why this happened so it doesn't happen to anyone. This is not about a political thing. This is about we had an attempt to assassinate a president. We really need to understand what a serious matter this is. And this was a milliseconds or millimeter difference between this being an attempt and this being an assassination. And I can tell you, at 160 yards, Kate, just to give you an idea, your off-the-shelf rifle shoots what they call 1 minute of angle at every 100-yard line. So at 100, it's 1 inch, 200, 2 inches, etc. So now you're talking about 1.6-inch grouping capability of a rifle off a manufacturing line. Your average human being, because we used to do this in understanding sniper training, you're 20 inches shoulder to shoulder, 40 inches head to waist, and you're 6'8" in your average head size. These are kind of the dimensions that you look at as an average. You're talking about a 1.6-inch grouping for multiple shots on a basic rifle. We're blessed, and I do believe in divine intervention, so I am a person of faith. I can't explain one. I hope that it was a corrugated roof and maybe he slipped off on one of the edges of the corrugated roof or he was rushed. But the whole thing, I think, just needs to have a better explanation so that the American people and everyone can feel comfortable.
And I think that's why people are saying pump the brakes, because we've seen conspiracy theories, honestly, on the right and the left. I just said Donio Sullivan on that it's already going like wildfire. This is the kind of political environment that they're saying it's too hot and people are jumping to too many conclusions.
Well,
that's why I am so uncomfortable.
As a military member, one of the things that we do is we what if scenario everything in the world, right? That's how
I know,
but
I don't know. I'm just saying if it's the what if that you talk about maybe in an investigation, and the what if that you are presenting on live television. I don't know. It's just...
Well, so, listen, I'm a public official.
Yes.
Anything that I do, anything that I say in the public. I don't try and hide it in private. I think that the American people need transparency, accountability, and accessibility to the elected officials, not to try and hide behind what we want to look at. And I also think that if the American people know that we're questioning these things as well, it puts them at rest to at least know, why aren't they at least looking into this? Why? We should look at every single situation which is of this significance. We should look at it from multiple angles to ensure that nothing is left out, nothing could be potentially claimed as being covered up. Yeah. We need to have more transparency to the American people, and I think that's what everyone deserves.
But a full investigation.
Full investigation.
Before anyone
that's right.
points at fault.
That's exactly right. And that's why I say I have not made an accusation of something. I just want to make sure we're covering our bases to ensure that we get a proper investigation at all levels to ensure this doesn't happen again and that our president can be safe.
Congressman, thank you for coming in. Thank you very much. John, back to you.
Yeah, see, she flipped out. So UB, I don't think it was fake. I think that the police and the Secret Service may have, and like I said, I'm leaning towards it because just like that Republican representative right there said, who is a former Army sniper, just like he said, he was like, there's no way that many things for 2 minutes and 46 seconds, they knew that guy was walking around on the ground and was suspicious. Like they have video of him. For another 20-something seconds or longer, people were shouting, there's a guy up there with a gun. There's a guy up there with a gun. And the cops didn't do anything about it. They didn't radio into Secret Service. They didn't radio any, like there's footage of it. You can watch it. It's not like I'm making this up. You can literally go watch it. There's live footage of people that were there that recorded it happening. Right. And I only say that because I'm streaming to YouTube and Kick as well. There's live footage. This is not a secret. It's not a made up conspiracy theory. That's what happened. So those are weird questions. And that's what that Army sniper was saying was we've been trained for these scenarios. Right, you can't be that stupid. It could be a setup. And just like that representative there was saying, Mills, he was like, dude, I want a full investigation. Like, I want everybody looked into. I want Trump and his secret services looked into. I want the police of that city looked into. I want the DHS who runs the Secret Service looked into. I want the Biden administration looked into. How did this happen? I mean, there were other articles saying that he had requested more Secret Service and they denied it. Why? So that's a fair statement. That is a fair statement to go, hey, look, I'm leaning towards this, maybe this, because of all the screw ups. There's way too many of them to go, really? You know, that was really, because it's true. 130 yards, 150 yards. That's really, I could hit that, guys. I've gone hunting and shot with that with a rifle. That's not hard, guys. He's not kidding about that 1.46 inch off of grouping. Guys, that's like that big. That's not a lot. That's not a joke. He's not kidding. You could do that with a rifle that you pick up off the shelf at Walmart. So, I mean, like I said, for trained Secret Service who know every angle of where something could come, that 130-yard building that had a perfect view straight to the podium at a high advantage was not watched. The police that was informed and said, hey, that dude's suspicious, because I read an article about one of the police officers going, what's this suspicious guy running around here? And didn't do anything about it. Didn't go check him out. Didn't go see. Would have obviously found out that he's carrying a rifle if he just went and looked. And then people saying, hey, there's a guy climbing up there. He's army crawling. He's got a rifle. I mean, that all of that is what the fuck, you know, and it should be looked into, period. For people like CNN to be like, no, we can't say that. No, we can say that. And yes, it does need to be looked at, period. There's no, we should be gentle. No, there's no gentle. It wasn't gentle when that bullet took part of his ear off. That wasn't gentle. It wasn't gentle when it took that guy's life in front of his daughter and wife when he was guarding them from gunshot wounds back behind Trump. That was not gentle. And they need to know. All of us need to know. More transparency should happen. I absolutely agree with him 110%. And CNN can go eat a dick. What's this other one? There's another one down here. What's this?
Let's bring in Florida Congressman and former U.S. Army sniper, Corey Mills.
How long is this one?
What kind of shot was this, Corey, from 130 yards?
Look, at the end of the day, this is a shot that your basic training boot camp soldier is requested to make within their 9-week period. This is one of the easiest shots, and they train all the way out till 300 or 500.
Yeah.
And when I was doing
absolutely,
it wasn't with the United States Army. It was actually when I was with the State Department and was doing this exact thing, which is trying to look at.
So he was doing exactly this.
Establishing what the perimeter is. And then as a sniper, when you would set up, you'd put together your range sketch or your range fan cards. And that would tell you where your 100, your 200, your 300, and you'd identify the areas of threat that you would be able to mitigate. And if there's multiple targets, you understand that your elevation and windage knob wouldn't have to be messed with, especially at 160 yards. You could literally just look, quickly glance, and know from the reference point, whether it be a building, whether it be a lone tree, whether it be a parking lot, maybe it's a road. Bottom line is that this is massive negligence to the point of me speculating on what was intentional and what wasn't.
Wow. When you're doing a site survey and you're seeing this rooftop not that far away, why did it look like the counter sniper team was a little surprised?
I can only speculate, and we'll have to wait until the investigation comes out, that they thought local law enforcement was potentially climbing up onto the roof when they saw a dark object on a light roof. But here's the issue.
Wait. You're saying maybe they misconstrued Crooks for a friendly, for local law enforcement?
It's very possible. I don't want to speculate until the investigation is over, but the bottom line is that if you saw someone climbing onto a roof that you hadn't...
See, I wouldn't take that either. I wouldn't say that the snipers thought that was another sniper from the group, because you're supposed to know where all of your team is. Like, it's all written down ahead of times, guys. They got maps on them that show them every detail of where people are supposed to be, where their people is supposed to be, where counter snipers are supposed to be, where police are supposed to be stationed. They're all supposed to be in those areas. There's no, oh, there's another sniper over there. Guess we have a sniper over there. It don't work that way. That's not how it works.
Authorized any clearance on, it's got a clear line of sight. It's exactly adjacent to the shooting where the president was sitting, and you're talking about a pop shot, and you got people yelling, and there should have been comms. The minute that local law
Where's
enforcement
communications?
apparently had a rifle pointed on, there should have been an emergency frequent comms channel that they could have said, we have a shooter on the roof, shooter on the roof. Secret Service should have rushed the stage and
Right.
immediately took
Everybody's
the
got a
president,
post
took him
they gotta
off,
be at.
and then responded to the counter sniper. The shot should not have gone off. That is the failure in itself. You're supposed to be able to try and, the best security is when you go in and you're actually able to prevent an incident, not react to an incident.
Correct.
Even if you would have left a law enforcement
That's what the Secret
officer's
Service
patrol
job
car
is.
in that parking lot with the lights on, that could have been a deterrent. But when you have nothing that is actually showing force protection, you're encouraging this. Look, I'm not sure about who the individuals are on the individual detail Secret Service, but I can tell you under this Biden administration, the one thing I've seen is massive DEI
Negligence.
hires. And I can tell you, when you primarily go after DEI, you end up with DIE.
So when you have these counter snipers waiting until 8 rounds are fired, what accounts for that?
To be honest
After
with you,
the first shot, you get a return fire immediately?
Correct.
the minute that a shot rang out, they should have already been on scope. Your spotter should have already have called the distance if you hadn't looked at your range card, and you should have immediately engaged.
Okay.
There should have been no reason to have waited a single second. Now,
Nope.
I talked to Eric Trump after the incident. Eric and I are both gun enthusiasts. We both shoot long distance. That right there is a pop shot. But he did say, I've gone out with the CS teams, and they are one of the best. He knows the service detail that's with them. They are loyal individuals who actually do care about the president. I can say that was relayed to me. But the bottom line is this is a massive security breach. This is a huge failure. At negligence is at best. But we have to figure out why something within 200 yards. Think about this, Jesse, 200 yards. That means that an average rifle that holds 1 minute of angle would hold a 2-inch grouping if you just shot it straight off the deck, meaning on a platform. So now you're talking about 160, which is 1.6 inches is what its grouping capabilities are. The average head is what? 6 by 8, shoulder to shoulder is 20 inches, head to waist is 40 inches, and President Trump's a very large man. This is a shot that within 5 minutes I could teach you to make 9 out of 10 times. So this is.
Did you hear that?
divine
5
intervention.
minutes.
This
5
is
minutes you can be
the
taught to
God
make that
having his
shot.
protective
That's what I'm
hand
telling you. I've
and
been
wearing
hunting and
Ephesians
made
6,
that
the
shot.
armor of
That's
God
not-
for the president, because
that's
this
not a hard
right
shot,
here,
guys.
A millisecond or a millimeter and change, and this isn't an attempted assassination. This is an assassination
And-
of a president.
The devil was in Butler, Pennsylvania, but so was God.
Well, and I can.
So that just shows you that would have been covered that close. It should have been covered. Why wasn't it? Anyways, I'll get aggravated and just talk on that all damn night instead of playing Final Fantasy, guys. So we should head back to the TARDIS and get the game going. And we'll get
Duty.
everybody from
Duty.
Discord. You guys can hear them. They're talking about poop already.
We're
Let's
talking
see.
about poop.
So let's see.
Poop's
Yeah.
a majestic thing, all right?
Well, thanks for stopping by, brother.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy the lovely streams of the Final Fantasy 14.
I'm going to turn him down just a little bit. There we go. Waiting for Final Fantasy 14 update. Oh, tragic sweets. Damn them updates.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I had to wait for an update when I logged in today, but it only took like 3 minutes to get
Yeah,
in.
it was the patch or what was it? It
That
was
was the patch.
it was a new raid, right? Zen, that came out. Was that what it was?
Yeah, it was a new normal raid series.
Gotta turn Zen down.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Okay. They're swallowing their mics today, chat.
Go ahead and deep throat that mic.
Yeah, get that.
I can't
Oh, is my
help it.
mic too loud?
It's tasty.
That big old blurple mic. You're making Fuse blush. Hold on a minute.
My mic tastes like lime juice.
Is my mic too loud? Is it too hot?
No, I can turn you down.
No, you're good.
You're all right.
Let's see. All right.
I can fix it on my side. It doesn't help.
Keyline would play Final Fantasy with Kingdom Hearts music in the background.
Man, I'm thinking.
I mean, Kingdom Hearts actually has some good music. So.
Yeah.
It does.
Let me ask you guys something. What do y'all think of this Black Myth Wukong game?
The Black Myth?
Yeah.
It reminds me very much of a Souls game. I'm interested in it, but I'm probably not going to play it.
I'm very interested.
Not too interested in it.
I'm interested.
You said it was a Souls-like game?
It may be.
It looks like it's a Souls-like game. Like, it's... Me personally, I view it, I'm like, I would rather just go play Elden Ring. But that's just me. But I mean, I don't have anything against the game, but it doesn't look bad. Yeah.
Looks great.
I tried to play Bloodborne a couple years back, and I was very bad at it. So I think any Souls-like game might be a bit much for me.
Okay, so let me put it this way. In a Souls game, how should I put this? One does not technically master it the first time playing. You just do a little better each time. That's the best way to put it.
I mean, it was partly that, but partly there were other games that I was wanting to play at the time that I just clicked with better, so I just kind of left into it. Yeah. I don't know, what get like there are. I'm a little out of the loop of what games are about to come out, like currently.
Truthfully, there's not much.
I kind of just wait on the new Nintendo console, whatever that is, and then just.
Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate it.
I've kind of given up on PlayStation and Xbox because they're just shitting themselves so hard, and all those games come to PC after a year of release anyway, so I'll just play them on PC.
I'm very much in the same boat with you on that. It's like the only thing that I saw from Xbox I was like slightly interested in was like the new Doom game and Gears of War, but it's like with Xbox current record, I don't think I can trust Xbox with it. But I also wonder how just one mess up Doom, but with the current state of gaming, they can do it. I don't know how, but they can do it.
It's a gift, really. Let's see.
Did you guys see the rumors?
What rumors?
That Microsoft is trying to make motions to buy Steam.
Really?
Or buy Valve?
Fuck that, dude.
Absolutely not.
No.
I don't think they're a publicly traded company, are they?
I will not accept that. Alright, I don't know what's gonna see, I'm a Team Fortress 2 fan, right? I streamed that mostly on this channel. We have had bots for 6-7 years straight, and Valve has finally done something about it. They have neglected Team Fortress 2 for a long time. They've not been good at handling the game. I don't know that Microsoft would handle it any better.
So I fucked up. I was going to stream tonight, but I had canceled it. What happened, bro?
I think the rumor on Valve buying it, or Microsoft buying Valve, it's only a rumor. Like, I haven't seen anything. Like, the stuff on Activision Blizzard actually had the stuff behind it.
I was gonna say, it goddamn better be like, keep your fucking mitts off Valve. All right, I cannot believe I'm defending Valve, but I'm gonna defend Valve.
Well, I'll point this out too. Valve's also on the Sweet Baby Inc. website.
Really? Oh,
yes, it is.
Yeah, see, fucking again, I'm glad they have fixed bots in Team Fortress 2. We've been screaming for that for years, ever since Jungle Inferno came out in 2017. But and they're about to release the summer update, so hopefully that goes down well. Just leave Valve alone. They fuck up, but at least they fuck up on their own.
Well, my thing about it is this: like, Sweet Baby is a consulting group. As far as I see, I don't think Valve actually makes games anymore.
Well, they're
about to release a new one that has a lot of Sweet Baby influence on it.
Yeah.
Well, don't select that one. Make a new one, Fatal.
Make a new one?
I'm talking to my chat, bro.
Oh, my bad, brother. Sorry.
Fatal, get your ass.
Why they gotta ruin everything?
Yeah,
because evil destroys everything it touches.
Oh, no.
They can't create anything.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Hello, Maurice.
Hi, babe.
It's a lot easier to destroy than it is to create.
We got the sweet sunshine in here.
Hi, sweet.
Oh, I see. Speak with the. Oh, I see. I have to dress a certain way.
What'd he say? Fatal, get your ass where? I don't know. I don't know who said it.
I know what quest you're on now, Keelan.
What's that?
I know what quest you're on now.
Okay, yeah, it says, speak with the locals while garbed in a weathered shepherd's tunic.
Yep.
That one. Yep, I know it.
Yeah, we all know it.
Of weathered shepherd's slops.
For the record, you do have to do that again later in the game.
Okay. That's kind of weird. They make you dress a certain way to complete a mission.
You're incognito.
I'm incognito. I'm disguised as an illegal immigrant. I'm disguised as an illegal immigrant.
Sticking out and trapping
refugee. I meant a refugee.
Undocumented.
I'm an undocumented refugee. I'm gonna get some more sweet tea. I'll be right back.
The governor? Man, he doesn't age very well.
If I make another, will it make it disappear? It might. Try and find out, Fatal. Was someone telling Fatal to get his ass somewhere? What's going on, Dino? How you doing today, bro? My wife told me you were streaming earlier. Were you getting in some Fortnite? Some fork knife? Y'all missed my little rant. I was going to town on an article. I was all kinds of pissy.
Oh, Mr. Dino.
Dino's in the chat. Dinosaur Gaming.
No, the question is which article, I guess.
Oh, it was
happened this weekend.
Yeah, it was a CNN article. Well, it was a Western Journal article, but Representative Mills is a Army sniper veteran, and CNN was interviewing him, and he pretty much dropped it on him, going, "We need a full investigation of the attempted assassination." And he was saying, he was like, everybody needs to be looked at. Trump, Biden, DHS, Secret Service. Everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then she was like, whoa, you know, wide-eyed. Now, we can't say that like he's like, I'm a representative of America. I believe the American citizens need to hear everything. They need to see all of it.
They do.
And he was like, so that's not going to hinder me from saying it. If I'm on CNN or where I am, I'll just say it somewhere else. I'm not going to censor myself. And he literally told her, and her eyes were wide, and she was like, oh, you can't blame Joe Biden. And he was like, did you hear me say Joe Biden? I didn't say Joe Biden. I think everybody needs to be looked at. Everybody. He goes, it needs to be investigated.
She tried to push in a straw man.
Yeah. Well, I got a question. Like, who is actually in charge of the Secret Service? Like,
DHS.
Okay, so
which is Biden administration.
So it's on the Biden administration.
Correct.
So yeah, absolutely. Look into Biden.
Correct.
100%.
Well, Biden's administration, it all needs to be looked at. Yeah. Now, he didn't say that specifically. That's me just adding words. But nonetheless, that's like she knew what he was getting at. She knew that he was like, everybody needs looked at. Everybody. Secret Service, all of them. DHS, all of it. He goes, it all needs looked at. And she was like, well, why? And he goes, well, it's pretty simple. It's way too big of a mess up. You guys understand, 130 yards, I've shot deer at 130 yards. And he was absolutely right. He was like, oh, you know, he's like, you can shoot that far with a gun that you buy from a rifle that you buy at Walmart.
You can.
And you can get a grouping of 1.46 inch. That's not big, guys. That grouping's actually a pretty good grouping. It's not hard. And he was like, literally, you can give me 10 minutes and I can literally train someone to make that shot.
Yeah, that shot is not that hard to make.
No.
Like
No, and he was like, and see, here's my point. The Secret Service, this was what he was saying. He was like, the Secret Service is well trained in this, knowing this, and that 140 or 150, 160 yards would be covered easy because that shot could be made by anybody with a little bit of training. And he goes, and why it wasn't covered doesn't make any sense. Among a whole lot of other things.
I can shoot pretty far into the toilet bowl at least.
I see you too. Let's hear all good. Nope, just testing Rumble lagged out on me so bad. I'm sorry to hear that. OBS was dropping 60% of frames to Rumble, but Kick and X looked great. That would be a Rumble issue then, not a you issue. Because if the frames were dropping just to Rumble and your X and Kick was running just fine, that's a Rumble server issue, not a Dino PC issue.
I kind of feel like Rumble's had some extra issues this weekend because of all the traffic they've been getting.
Probably. But he knows that. I'm just.
That's pretty cool.
I'm talking to everybody else but Dino because I know Dino knows.
I was in the percussion and the band in high school.
So I got all into talking for like 30 minutes about that crap, by the way. Getting on my soapbox.
I don't usually stand on a soapbox. I usually just stand directly on the soap.
Nice.
It's kind of funny sometimes. Sometimes I slip and it gets people to laugh.
Yeah, good times. I'm sure you get the inmates real excited. Hold on. By the way, guess what? What, Fatal?
My asshole is so sore.
Hope it was the RNC traffic overwhelming and not Rumble throttling me. No, I'm pretty sure it was RNC.
Yeah, as I say, it's the RNC this week.
She plays the flute.
I'm pretty sure it's RNC.
That was actually my first instrument. Was the flute. And about halfway through the semester, I switched to drums.
One of those things too, where it's like the more like YouTube censor stuff like this, it's like the more Rumble's gonna get more traffic. It's like, hey, we don't censor this information over here.
Well, it was funny because it was like CNN Live trying to censor a representative. Oh, are you dealing with the kids, babe?
No, I'm dealing with this
UNH is currently at $548, and just a few months ago it was at $480. I did say to buy it. You did say to buy it. I'm a sax player. Congratulations, Fatal.
Virgin tears? That's his ability? Well, I'm sorry you died a virgin, sir.
Is someone stealing my tears? Is someone stealing my tears?
This is a
tragic. He was like, I feel attacked.
Yes, Keyline, this ghostly thing in Stormblood has stole your tears.
No! Let's see, she wants to do color guard, but I'm going to encourage instrument marching for at least 2 years before color guard.
My bit rate's jumping too, Dino.
Are we gonna go do this mission?
I wanted to be a drum major, but because I was already in percussion and director wouldn't let me, and I was like, oh man. But that's
guys, I'm like in a. I don't think
I missed out on much with that.
Y'all heard him, guys. Fused is pooping. Hold on a minute. Let's see.
Time to open crackers.
Oh god.
Apparently, Japan's trucking industry is blaming isekai for ruining their reputation.
That's great.
What?
I love it. I love it.
A common trope of the isekai genre is an entity known as truck-kun or some sort of vehicle.
Drop frames. I'm not showing
or
any
some
drop
sort
frames.
of vehicle which kills the main character in the beginning. That jump starts their jump into another world.
But it happens, Dino. It happened to me a lot, man. Through all the years that I've been streaming on OBS,
And do the timekeeping.
I've had some drop frames, man. I've had some struggles.
It's all right.
Haven't I, sweets?
Yeah.
Actually, Smay, I got a good story for you. To play clarinet and then to color guard masters. Cool, cool. I got a story for you, Smay. So, my senior year,
who do I got to speak with?
Our marching band show was Alfred Hitchcock themed, and our assistant director wrote a bit for us in the pit.
Oh, we got to go for another journey.
It starts slowly, but every 2 measures, the tempo picks up just a little bit, and the drum major obviously, you know, see that's something that only the pit does. So I had to be, and I was pit captain my senior year, so I had to be the one to know exactly what tempo each measure was, and the drum major had to keep up with me. So the performance and tempo of the marching of the whole band rested on me, and I was like, oh fuck, I better not fuck this up. I don't think I did. I think I just managed to make it work, but yes, that was a very interesting time right there.
Thank you, Zen.
All right.
Come on,
You're
son.
welcome. I got to take a short break for a few minutes. I'll be back when I can.
I was the best and loudest in marching band. Were you, Fatal?
2 minutes.
It might take a little longer than that because apparently someone wanted to talk to me.
You have 1 minute.
That's 1 minute, he says.
All right. I'll be back when I
He's got to poop too, chat. Hold on a minute. Let's see. They had to tell me to not play to see if the rest of the sack section was playing. Well, they said they were just saying you were too noisy. You played so bad they wanted to hear everybody else. Hello, homie. Oh, come on, dude. Don't come in here with the bot stuff. I'm just cheesing, Fatal.
Let's see.
Did you grab the next one?
No, I came over to get this
Wait,
one.
where is
before it breeds.
Speak with at the Waking Sands.
Oh, I
forgot
thought you
where
were
the Waking
with me.
Sands are.
No, you were running around with another dude.
It's a lot of pressure for sure.
Suspicious.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad. Admit it.
Oh, there's a Wookiee in here. Oh.
That was a good show. That was probably the best show I did. Was my senior year show. We won a lot of awards for it.
Wait, where's that at? Oh, it's same dude.
What a toxic puffin?
So I'm finally here at the location so I can get Rathlos, but I can't unlock the quest yet.
Beach.
Slay dung midget swarms. Okay.
Yeah, that's right over here. When you get out of the building, go right.
Debating whether or not I want to go to town for tacos tonight or not.
Tacos, bro.
Big fat taco, big
Tacos.
Tacos every day.
That's right. Tacos are so delicious.
Oh, I'm hitting the wrong thing.
Yum.
I want a taco truck all night.
And every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
I
Diarrhea
want a taco
every day.
truck all night.
Diarrhea every day.
Diarrhea.
Well, that's if you're going to Taco Bell.
Yeah, room temperature Taco Bell.
Taco smell.
Day old Taco Bell.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Leftover taco box. Stop appropriating my people, Rance. We'll get over it. I'll appropriate that food all day. And I said Mexican food. I didn't say Cuban food. And there is a bit of a difference.
There is.
Not by much, but there is. And I've told Cuban food is really good, by the way.
You know, it's been a while since I had Mexican food, and right now I really want some, but it's so expensive to go sit at a nice, authentic Mexican restaurant right now.
Oh. I just tell my wife to make it. She makes it delicious.
Just the easy stuff. I don't have patience for the other stuff.
We need to make some carne asada.
I actually thought about finding a recipe for it.
Well, Cubans have food to eat, just not all of them. Sorry.
Because I do want to make me a carne asada burrito.
You guys ever eat Polish curry?
No.
No, I didn't know they had a Polish type of curry.
Yeah, it's a bit like Indian curry, but with far more unscrewed light bulbs.
Damn it.
That's a terrible fucking joke.
Go back
I was
to
waiting for
where...
the real punchline. I'm sorry, Keith. That was kind of weak.
That was very bad. That was a very bad joke. I'll see myself out.
I'm like, I gotta wait for all these fucking
the middle
dung
of the
midgets to show up again.
They
did,
come
like,
back
pirate
if you
game
go
my
back
senior
to
year
the
for one
building.
song.
There's a couple
Color
more.
Guard did a
Is
sword
there?
fight on raised platform. It's awesome. I almost fell
Cuban
off
food
the
is
last
terrible. Are you
competition.
sure, Fatal?
Didn't, and it looked bland.
Right here, love. There's one right here.
If they don't know, that means it's play. It's
where are
called
you at?
jazz.
Behind you. Turn around. See me?
But that's
They're
out.
right here.
That's out of the air. Oh, there are some over there.
It don't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It'll still give it to you. I hit these
Where
two
is the
and
thing?
it still
It's my
gives
current. I just got to the new Japanese city in Stormblood. I'm like, okay, now I must connect all the currents together so I can
And
fast
there's
travel all
another
over the
one right
place.
All right, I'm done.
Present Minfilia's dagger to Who names these people? Who the fuck is naming these characters?
Japanese.
The Japanese, yeah. Japanese chat GPT.
Wait, what's happening?
I'm bitching about the names of these characters again.
In what?
Yes, I'm sure. When you eat it for 21 years every day nonstop, it becomes disgusting.
Wait,
I mean, that makes
where
sense.
does Dagger show up?
I got a buddy of mine. He grew up on Mexican food all the time, and he can't stand it.
He's presenting a dagger to Minfilia, or Minfilia's dagger to
But
a character's name who he cannot pronounce. Which
Sweets
is very
grew up on
relatable.
Mexican food, and she absolutely adores
I fucking
it.
hate it. His name is Munamix.
So,
All right, I'm finally back.
Wait, the goblin?
Welcome back.
The goblin around your
But I
Black Rush?
fucking hate your
great.
name.
Now I want street tacos, Sweets.
Street tacos are damn good, especially because they have lime in them sometimes.
Truck street tacos. Oh,
Don't like
you
lime,
can't
it's
beat
a
that. I'm
shame.
sorry. That's the
Street
best
meat?
one.
There's one that's
call it-
parked locally nearby.
Yeah.
I wonder if I should. Nah, I gotta save
I
money.
worked
call
in a
it
taco
street- we call it
truck one
street
time,
meat,
and
yeah.
his street tacos were so damn good. Well, I say were, they still are, but. Where
The
hell
ones
am I
you
going?
had were good. They no longer exist. You
They
digested.
don't exist because I ate
Ranch, you
them.
missed the part where we were talking about Amber Rose.
Oh, yeah, I did. I didn't hear all that.
Yo, I'm gonna go.
I thought that was
know
a little
what?
weird.
Good night, guys.
Like,
Watch
Good
the
night,
podcast.
really, you couldn't have found anybody else?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, was she the only celebrity that was like, yeah, I'll do the RNC?
Yeah.
I mean-
There's like a million celebrities who love Trump that you could.
Yeah, but do they want to be
maybe
seen loving Trump? That's the question. The cat is on my
I
lap.
don't trust any
Oh,
celebrities.
Fuse is back in
They
the
like
city.
Apparently
He
50
is.
Cent is
Nugent,
showing. Apparently 50 Cent is showing
Andy,
up.
Okay,
what's
so-
the actor's name?
has-
Kevin Sorbo? Yeah, I think that's the guy.
Has
Kevin
anyone
Sorbo?
seen the Joe Rogan interview with The Rock?
No.
No. That does
So-
not interest me whatsoever.
Okay, look. So there was this.
I don't
section-
regularly watch Joe Rogan.
Damn it.
Yeah,
I only listen to Joe Rogan if there's like a certain guy I want to hear him interview, and that's about it. But there was a clip from him interviewing The Rock when they started talking about The Rock endorsing Biden and Harris in 2020, because The Rock has never endorsed anyone before. And essentially, The Rock comes out and is like, yeah, you know, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that because now we have all this division, this and that. And he said, it's like, and he's kind of tiptoeing about like if he would endorse anyone again. And he's like, well, you know, like in Hollywood, I have lots of friends who are actually Trump supporters, but they never want to say who they support.
Right.
And it's like, but if you say you support this party, it's like,
It's
well, I
okay,
mean, you
it's
said
great.
the quiet part out loud. We already knew this.
Yeah.
Right, but I can't stand how weak people have become.
Yeah, no, it's insane.
Like
Our
I
actual intelligence has dropped and our emotional
I-
intelligence has skyrocketed. This is the result.
No,
exactly.
emotional intelligence has not skyrocketed, just emotion. There's nothing intelligent about it.
Yeah, there's nothing intelligent about it, but it's like your ability to relate, be compassionate.
Yeah.
Um,
I guarantee you the mask mandates played a huge role in that.
I mean, I think they picked the thought to try to get to the younger generation. I guess the 304, just to get their attention, I suppose.
Well, Ranch, what do you think about the fact that she still has her OnlyFans up and it's 50% off until tomorrow?
I don't think
Think
anything
that's
about it.
just- Is that coincidence?
She's following Prime Day.
That's right.
Prime? Oh, Amazon Prime Day. Okay, I was like, what the- Okay, this idiot's-
isn't it?
This character's name is Munamix.
Did you do it was a
Bucks.
very good year, Sweets?
I want to file a complaint.
What?
Are you doing it was a very good year?
This is
hold
the
on, I'm
Grizzle
messing
HR
with,
department. What is your complaint?
volume.
Sounds like
Stop
you're
naming
right.
characters stupid shit.
It sounds like you're racist against goblins.
Oh, goblins
I-
killed my uncle.
I introduced you to the anime
Goblin
Goblin
Slayer.
Slayer.
yes.
I mean, I've said it lots of times, Fuse. I mean, I think the young men need to stop trying to follow and look at all these hoes, man. That's all there is to it. If they make them broke,
The
they're gonna
problem
stop
is
doing
that-
it.
The problem is that
I mean,
the
they don't gotta
political
pay
elite seem to
for it.
be,
I mean, they
you
could
know,
literally just Google
fine
it.
With, and So you have a woman who got famous because she gave head to a couple of rappers. Mind you, she has 2 baby daddies.
I mean,
doesn't
you
have
got
an
one
intact
that's
family.
in vice president.
She says
of
she
the United
supports Trump
States.
2 months
We live in
ago,
Interior Enhanced
and gets to speak at the RNC as if she's the only person that can bring people to
Right.
vote Republican.
Right.
Yeah,
I just don't-
only Amber
I
Rose.
got-
has.
I-
She's
like
the
I said,
only
I-
one
But like,
I
Matt
can't
Walsh
stand
says one
Republicans.
thing on
Nobody else can
Twitter.
do it.
I'm about to
And
change my shit to
85%
libertarian.
of people disagree with him that it's a bad thing to have a woman who has 50% off on her OnlyFans and got famous because she gives blowjobs to rappers and has 2 baby daddies. And she wears a MAGA hat with her legs
Are there any
spread
decent deals
on
around it?
July 2nd, and it's okay.
good
Like
ones?
Whoa.
and it's weird to call her out, and you know you're being judgmental, and she's coming to terms with things. What?
Well, I haven't
What?
heard no repent.
Yeah,
It's
I was talking
crazy.
about that earlier. Like, there's been no like deleting her OnlyFans.
Right. I don't
No,
give.
no,
I don't,
no
Okay,
deleting,
I'm
and
going
she's
to-
had her OnlyFans at 50% off, and the sale ends tomorrow, conveniently.
there's no repentance. Then
That's the
she's-
last day of Prime Day too.
Okay,
tomorrow.
so she went. Right, that's what I said. She's following Prime Day. She-
I keep.
So she's an Amazon Prime sale. That's
that's what
I
it
just
sounds
heard.
like. Yeah.
She's mad because what's her name got the Amazon commercial
So she's-
instead of her.
So she switched from being a Democrat whore to a Republican whore. I mean,
Yeah.
Basically.
okay.
The
But
letter
we're not.
after her name is
But we're not
different
supposed
other
to
than-
judge her public private life.
Wait.
Oh, I judge her all the time.
Economy.
I'm gonna judge her every chance I
As
get.
long as she brings people to the Republican Party, it's not for us to judge.
Don't bring
No,
people to a
no,
party.
no.
It shouldn't be a party.
The
No.
Republicans suck.
I'm pissed
Donald
off.
Trump
I'm
is
pissed.
fine. The
I'm
Republican
pissed off
Party
at the
generally
Republicans to
sucks.
begin with. So,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm ready to switch to libertarian, and I've been a Republican my
Razor
whole
Fist-
life. So,
Razor Fist made a great video recently about the GOP. I forget. I think like you should search Razor Fist GOP. It should be one of the first ones.
I love
It's one
Razor
of his
Fist.
newer
It's
ones.
great.
Razor Fist
And
is
my
great.
thing-
God fucking
Well,
speed.
one thing
God
that I've kind of
fucking
noticed,
speed, Razor
I think
Fist.
a lot of the young people who are calling it out, who are kind of annoyed, are the people who are single and not married.
that's good.
And I think
I mean,
it's
that's good.
because, especially ones who are 35 and under, like myself, if you lived in a city or you've been kind of out and about, there's a lot of men who are, hermits
I gotta
and
switch
haven't
music.
really, spoken to any women and have been invisible. But there's a good amount of us who have just dealt with
try this.
the society of promiscuity and engaged with it. And now I think there's a group of people that are like sick of this, men and women actually, and we're all kind of sick of it. And I've noticed it's like the single people. It's like, well, what do we have left? And I was saying, I'm like, what's gonna happen in 2030 when people are just like, you know what, fuck this,
Well, and
The
Shit, I
Democrats
caught on
are
to
fine
that
with
shit
it. The
back in high
Republicans are
school.
fine
I
with
tried
it.
to
I'm
give
just
it
gonna
a-
leave.
and-
I'm just gonna leave the country.
here's another thing.
Well,
I
let
want
me
to
click
use
on you.
Youngin's as an example.
I
'cause
can't
work
click
with
on
him.
you
It's
either.
like he voices his frustration about it's like he's
Stop
single
moving.
and he's getting closer to 40 and he's kind of like I can't even have a decent date or find a decent woman because almost all of them are hoes now, and it's like well yeah,
Passport
All right.
passport
All right. Book recommendation. I don't like the guy. I think he has a lot of double
Need to get
standards,
away
but
from
he's
this
written a really
person.
great book on this topic. It's called The Menu: Life Without the Opposite Sex.
Who said
Larry.
we can't judge?
Exactly who you mean.
I don't like it when
Yes.
people say we can't judge.
What
What we have is
my dad
Southeast
has-
Asia fused.
What's the state the Zin? State the
talk about that
scripture, the
for a
Bible
while.
verse.
Is it the one with the
which
log in
one?
your eye?
No, those who cast the stone.
He who is without
yeah,
sin cast the
who's-
first
who's
stone.
without sin
Correct.
Cast the first stone.
He who is without sin cast the first stone. The
Correct.
context behind that is that
Don't
when
murder
Jesus said
people for
that-
their sins.
Yeah,
Right,
When
so
Jesus
that's
said
the-
that,
Go ahead.
they were wanting to stone the woman
Pat.
who committed a huge grievous sin.
Mhm.
But Jesus was essentially going, hold on, wait a minute. You've all committed a huge grievous sin yourselves. So unless you want to suffer this same fate, don't toss that same stone.
Right.
So, but that's the context that people are trying to say, like,
That's
oh,
the
well,
context
we
that
don't-
often gets
we
left
don't-
out whenever
well,
they
we
try to twist it against
We don't
Christians.
approve of Amber
Well, and not
Rose,
only
but
that,
don't
and there's-
judge her for the sins of what she's done in the past or her private life.
Flame.
Well,
She's coming to terms with her political reawakening, and she's coming to our side, so we have to
But
accept.
we're also
so it's,
Hold on a
not
minute.
sitting
Hold on a
like
minute.
she
Slow,
is.
slow down. Slow down, guys. Listen. Galatians 6, chapter 1 through 2. Okay, brothers and sisters, if someone is overtaken in any wrongdoing, you who are spiritual, restore such a person with a gentle spirit, watching out for yourselves so that you also won't be tempted. So what they're saying is, people, there we go, John 8:7. There's another one. Okay. What they're saying is yes, they're saying judging because you're watching, right? You're holding someone accountable. You just need to have a sweet spirit about it. Now, you can't just run up to her and go, listen here, whore. That's what they're saying, okay?
Right.
They're not saying
exactly.
she's a witch, burn her. That's not what they're saying. But if you do go up to her and you hold her accountable, listen,
the
you're
issue I take is
representing
How
them
can
to
someone,
arms.
be held accountable if you're one of the keynote speakers at a convention that millions of people are watching after the nominee got shot?
We're doing it right now. We're talking about it. We're saying that someone should keep it.
They'll also try to do the thing where it's like, oh, well, only God can judge me. It's like, no, if you read the passage about judge not unless you be judged, she also follows up with saying it's like, don't remove the splinter from your neighbor's eye until you remove the log from your own eye. He's not saying you cannot judge. He's saying, hey, if you judge someone, don't be a hypocrite. Don't hold a double standard. So it's like, are you in the position spiritually where you can say, hey, look, you have this problem. Like, let me help you with it. I'm not judging you to be an ass. I'm judging to help you.
So listen. Fatal's absolutely right. Judgment isn't for holding people accountable. It's for damning them to hell. That's what judgment means in the Bible. So we're not, that's what he says, not to judge.
That's the context of
We're not judging. We're holding people accountable. And it does tell you to hold your brothers and sisters accountable, but with a sweet
right. The
spirit.
Bible does encourage holding them accountable, but it also discourages going as far as to ostracize and damn them and just complete them, put them in such a position to where they cannot be redeemed.
Correct. They should be able to
people often
repent.
Say, forgive me. They'll often say, forgive that person. Well, this is another bit that
you don't forgive without repentance.
Right, and there doesn't seem to be any kind of.
There has to be a show.
The only thing is
right, there has to be a show. It has to be a show that they're really sorry.
This woman put a MAGA hat on, and she said a couple nice things about Donald Trump, and apparently,
hey, Kata,
for us to just. That's just good enough.
It's the big boobs and that she's a chick.
All right, can I get this quick bit about the word forgiven? Within the context of the Bible, the intention behind it, the word forgiven essentially means to let go, not to absolve someone of their sins.
Yes.
But I'm seeing this
the problem I take with people saying that, oh, you got to forgive them. No, you don't understand the context of the word forgiven.
Correct.
And you're misusing it.
Correct. And that's usually what it is. People just don't know. When people come at me like that, I was like, you've obviously never read the Bible.
I see.
Don't come and talk to me if you don't know what you're talking about.
No,
and
I've
had people do that.
Try to use the Bible against like other people when they've never actually read the Bible. They'll
Correct.
just find like they'll find like one or two verses and take it completely out of context. Like, okay, you have one or two verses. Finish the passage. What else does it say? And it's like,
read the entire chapter, put it in context.
Exactly.
So Fatal says that's why every time Jesus met a sinner, he says, you are forgiven, now go sin no more. There's the key. There's the second part. Go sin no more. So when I forgive someone, I expect them not to do it anymore. And if they don't have true remorse and they're sorry and repentance, then I'm not forgiving. Not until I see that, and then I will forgive them. I will forgive them 1,000 times, as the Bible says to do. There's a verse on that, if I can remember it.
There is something we need to grab
it's
over
like,
here.
forgive your neighbor 7 times, 7 times. And
Something like that. It's unlimited.
Yeah. And ideally, is like he's not being like literal mathematic. He's just saying, hey, you should forgive them as many times as need be.
But it's with somebody who actually has true repentance and is really sorry.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay,
you did, sense. You did come into a conversation.
Now, again, so just to be clear, it's not good enough just because if someone has high influence, that they can bring people over to vote for that. That's not good enough, right?
They should, They should be held accountable even more.
Either way.
Even more. Because
if they are in a position of power, they
correct.
need to be held power and authority. They need to be absolutely 100% held accountable.
Do you guys know how much a pastor is held in the Bible? for his flock and his teachings. Oh, it's crazy.
Very high regard.
Oh,
Very
so
high
much
regard.
more,
It's
so much
right.
more.
If he does bad, but if he just one sheep, he is in so much, like he's going to be judged for it. And then the same thing goes for a husband over his family. If my child, I can be held accountable and judged. I will be.
Right up until they turn 18.
Yes. Yes, Christ said, well, no, I don't think there's an age.
There isn't.
I don't think
age.
there's not an age to it.
Legally speaking, that's how it is. But
okay.
as far as the
Yes.
Bible goes, no.
Yeah. Yes, Christ says that the churches will be judged tenfold.
Yes.
Tenfold.
So is it more of just this is just getting kind of mixed up with politics and
The churches need a good cleansing, in my opinion.
The churches do need a good
cleansing. So what's? I mean, to me, it's. I'm just a little bit confused with. We're able to dissect all of this from a religious and biblical sense, but it seems to get muddied in the water when people are very concerned with. Well, this is the country. We need to vote a certain way. So. Right, but I'm just it's very confusing for me where I'm like, okay, can we hold these principles when it comes to a woman with a face tattoo and she still has her OnlyFans 50% off? But
I think we should.
We should.
We absolutely
But
should.
long
many people choose
ago,
not to.
they gave women rights, and now women just want to be like men and be topless. So.
I mean, I'm not saying I have any problems with that.
The Bible actually spoke against that as early as
You're
You
talking
may
to
not,
Sweets, boy. She's
but-
going to tell you. She don't
but-
think no woman should be in power.
But in reality, it's hurting society that women are like that. Men are not going out; they're just looking online. People are not talking to each other. Socialization is going down.
they're not talking to each other face to face. They're talking to each other through masks on the
Correct.
internet.
The physical interaction is gone. And we're social.
It's essentially
physical
almost
beings.
eliminated.
So I have another question. So when it comes to especially in this case, the female, with a woman who's had a hypersexual and deviant past and has children by multiple different men. In this case, with this Amber Rose situation, should we exercise a level of faith that she's coming? She's being honest, even though she's got her OnlyFans 50% off currently right now.
Oh no, I trust nobody but myself.
No.
So.
Okay, that's why I'm asking, because should we have a level of faith and just not I don't want to use the word assume, but should we have a level of faith that even with her face tattoo, that she's come to with a change of heart with her political transformation, and she's just going to bring so much benefit to the country because she's going to bring millions of people over to the Republican Party.
And
should we have faith, or should we be concerned that maybe she's kind of grifting a little bit?
So you
to
don't
gain some money.
Listen, you don't have.
I'm more concerned that she's grifting.
Yeah,
You don't-
definitely more on the grifter end.
You don't.
I'm just asking.
You don't have faith in her or the RNC. You have faith in God through your prayers. Do you see what I'm saying? You don't have faith in them because we are sinners and man. You don't have faith in the world because the world is lost.
It's very filthy.
Okay? And
I'm just so
it's hard.
So
No one
distraught
said
of
no.
how many
It's-
people
no
are
one
just
said it's
giving
gonna-
so
it-
much faith.
It's
They're
hard.
just going off faith that she's hey, I don't agree with her private life, but it's important because she has millions of fans and it's going to bring people over.
And they're wrong.
I'm just shocked.
That's it. And they're
shocked.
wrong.
They're wrong.
That's it. They're just wrong.
Shocked.
And there's nothing we can do about it.
These
Except,
are people
we'll,
you do
we'll-
not want
we're doing
associated
what
with
we
it.
can right now. But other than that, pray. That's what I do. I
No,
pray.
it's one of those things where it's like, how is this going to help us long term versus short term too? It's like, is having her affiliated with like the Republican
Yeah, but
Party
Fado,
or
he's
even
not. He's not
RNC?
talking about in a spiritual Christian, like she wants to be a Christian or a spiritual anything. He's talking
Yeah, no,
about.
she's talking
Oh,
about-
He's talking
never
about
said that.
politically.
Oh, she never said. Oh, she never
No.
said that either.
Oh, she's
Never
never
said
said
that.
it either. So
No, she
he-
never said it. No, all she
Right.
did, Rance, all she did was put on a MAGA hat. She took a picture in July 2nd in a bikini and took a picture with the phone parallel to her vagina, and has a MAGA hat on and endorsed Donald Trump in May 2024.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
That's all she's
Yeah,
done.
that's
That's all she's
But-
done.
but-
She's
but,
got
well,
the baby daddies.
the
she's
only
got the
reason
two
I-
baby daddies.
The only
she's got
reason I'm
OnlyFans
telling
set up.
Fatal is because he thinks.
Oh yeah, what is he?
So Fatal's like she is not too lost to be saved. No one is. And
I'm
that's
not saying
correct.
that.
we're not saying.
no.
We're not saying
No, we're
she's
not
too
saying
much
that.
to be
But
saved.
she-
We're saying that do we give her credibility?
No,
has
I
no
don't give her
credibility.
any credibility. No.
I don't.
Can I? Alright, so I think this says a lot less about Amber. This whole thing of her here than the RNC, I think it says a lot more about the Republican Party than it does about Amber.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, it
That's what I'm
actually
saying.
does. Like, because
That's
it
what
shows
I'm
the
saying.
Republican Party is just grasping, like, we want votes. How can we appeal? It's
And
like,
That's
if
right.
you
I just-
associate yourself with this, you're going to go down the same degenerate path. It's like, okay, let's just say, for
already
example,
going down that path. They didn't need Amber Rose. They were already on their way.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Right? Yeah.
Did
And
you-
if
did
you're
you
a
get it done, Sweets?
23-year-old kid and you're trying
Yeah.
to find your way through 2024 and want to find a good woman, I'm not even 23, but I
What
can
did he
only
do,
imagine
heal
if
me?
you're 23.
Oh, okay.
If you're 23,
He healed
you
me.
see this,
Oh,
you're
I
like,
have to
okay, the
go back.
Democratic
I need
Party's
to
not
get
going to
on
do me
my
anything.
chocobo.
The Republican
already
Party's
did
not going to
this.
do anything. What am I
No,
going
the
to do in
Republican
the
Party
West?
does do stuff. Let me quickly explain that one.
You're absolutely
The
right,
Republican
Fatal.
Party is more interested in driving this country into the ground. Meanwhile, no, not the Republican. The Democratic Party is more interested in driving this country.
They're more
into the
interested
ground,
in
while the
power.
Republican aren't green.
They don't want to lose
the
power.
Right. But whenever they have power, they drive it into the ground. What happens when
So
the
they can
Republican
keep
Party
power.
Right.
Yeah.
What happens when the Republican Party has power? They effectively can only pump the brakes and slow it down. They can't really do much else outside of that,
Hold on, man.
because if
That's
they choose to do so, they lose their constituents, they lose their voter base, and they also lose their lobbyists. They have a lot of lobbyists giving them money and aiding their campaigns. That
Yeah,
is
that's where
one
I
of the
come in, it's
biggest
like ban all
issues.
lobbyists.
Yeah, just
And-
like outlaw lobbying.
Well,
That
and
needs
what's,
to
well,
go.
And what's going to happen to the Republican Party, where obviously a lot of the boomers, they do vote Republican. I think it's like 65, maybe 65% of when they die off in the next 10 years, you know, a lot of our parents or grandparents,
10,
maybe,
15 years,
10 to
roughly.
15 years. What's going to happen with all of the people right now who are between the ages of 18 to 30? And we've already seen that men are not they don't have good relationships with the opposite sex. 30% of them are not pursuing any relationship. They haven't had sex, or they're a virgin, whatever, and they're not pursuing good faith relations. What happens in 10 to 15 years when these people become 35, 45, 50, and we have no households?
And we have to elect.
What's going to
them.
happen to the country?
Life is going
What's
to
gonna
get.
happen?
It's going
Life
to go
is,
one of two ways.
Listen.
Either the dam is going to break, or we're going to see an about turn, depending on who chooses to go into power,
Okay.
and
So
if they can get into power.
So-
we go back to the problem I highlighted earlier.
life is going to get hard, and it's going to make better men.
That
Yeah.
is the
History
cycle.
repeats.
gonna be a
That's
lot
all
of
there
pain.
is
There's
to
gonna be a
it.
lot of
There's
pain.
going to be a lot of
There's gonna
pain.
be a
It's
lot
going to
of
get
pain.
hard, and it's going to make hard men.
Why am I fighting these?
That's what's going
monsters
to
again?
happen. And it's happened in history over and over and over again.
And I mean, for me, like, I kind of see it because if you're a single man or
You're gonna
single
have
woman
strong
and
men.
you want a fruitful relationship, and you want to have a legacy for the next generation, especially in the American context. It's like, what do what is the outlook here if we're platforming a woman who has OnlyFans? I mean, how many teenage girls and boys watched the RNC last night and Googled her without safe search?
Yeah.
I don't
Bravo.
know.
How many?
Does she even make an impact?
Amber, she has 24 million followers on Instagram.
I mean, did she
That's
make any impact
insane.
on this convention?
I doubt it. I doubt she really did. Like,
I don't know. I'm
I'd say
spending
she
so
was-
much energy not giving a shit about Amber Rose.
I mean, but we're a little bit we're more of the. I'm talking about more of just as a whole. For
Did
the
you go to
country,
Deliver It,
you know.
Sweets?
You know, more people pay attention to her than you would like.
I can't
to
hear
believe.
you, babe.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes
Oh.
to 24 million. I mean, I've known who she is for 12, 13 years because I was just plugged into the hip hop scene back in the day. And my thing is, it's like this whole angle. Oh, you finished Persona 4 Golden Laser Shark, nice. This whole angle is, it's like, oh, they're gonna bring more people in. No, what they're gonna do, it was great. Starting Persona 5.
Yes, I grabbed that and I fast traveled.
What they're gonna do is they're gonna see Amber Rose like, oh man, she's wearing that MAGA hat, man. I don't like that Donald Trump racist motherfucker. Man, you know, maybe let me take a look. They're gonna look at her. They're gonna look at her pictures for. Oh yeah, I remember Amber Rose. Like, oh, she was with Wiz Khalifa. Man, I'm gonna look at these titties. Blah blah blah. And then they're gonna go on Pornhub, and then they're gonna go. They're not gonna actually go and find the information they need.
No.
There's that reaction you're doing right. There's that reaction you highlighted, and then there's the one that we're all taking towards it right now. Those are the two reactions.
Well, one is demonized, and one is just happening without people knowing it's happening.
Right.
And before it's too late, it's gonna exactly what Rance was talking about. We're gonna have, either total collapse, and strongmen are gonna have to, rebuild, whatever is left. I don't know.
Like, my thing is this, I truly believe we're gonna get Trump again in 2024. And it's like, Trump would have to go so freaking hard to help reshape the Republican Party as a whole. Like, it needs a complete reshape.
He can't do it by himself.
He cannot do it by himself, though. And that's
he needs a Congress that'll work with him.
Is JD Vance gonna help?
Exactly.
And is Congress gonna help?
Senators.
Mike
Look
Johnson.
At your local offices, your governors, your state senators, your state house.
They all have to work with them, and they're not going to do it.
They're not going to do it. No,
there's a reason there's a reason funding for the wall took as long as it did. The Republicans blocked him.
They kept trying to block him and making it harder. There was other things he wanted to do too.
Yeah. Give him a Congress that'll work with him. Trump will not save us by himself.
Yeah.
Now, I pointed this out amongst friends, but I'm going to point this out again here. After the shooting, I am very, very curious on what his stance on guns are going to be, because he has on verbal record supporting red flag laws, and he supported the bump stock law, which is very anti-gun.
You're talking about Trump or Vance?
I'm talking about Trump. Trump is on record supporting these two things.
Trump has since realized that the bump stock ban was a mistake.
Why is this taking so long?
And I think another thing is Trump might not go as hard on the guns, because Don Jr. is a
huge gun fanatic
advocate.
Yeah.
Even Don Jr. has told is that I had to tell my dad, it's like, yo, that was kind of stupid that you did that, because that's how you piss off your voting base, because Don Jr. knows, hey, this is what a bump stock is. It's like, that's not what it's actually used for. And so I don't
credit
think Trump
to him.
will go for it.
Credit to Trump for probably changing his stance on that if he did.
But regardless,
my point remains. I wonder what his stance is now after having a near-death experience.
Yeah.
Well, if it's anything like Mark Kelly's wife.
If I had to guess anything, I'd say that the only reason he signed on to the bump stock thing was because he was being told a lot of dumb things by the wrong people.
It's not the first time either. I still remember that video the White House put out trying to claim video games are hyper-violent and need to be restricted in some way or banned. And it was just a bunch of clips of really hyper-violent scenes from rated M games.
Anyone want to do the poll numbers with me?
I'll run it with you. My last one.
Awesome.
Do the what?
I'll run it with you. Where do I find you?
It'll take me a while to jump over there, and I'm waiting for something on my.
I have you on my friends list. What is your character name?
Orange Madison.
Orange Madison. No, I don't. Where do I find you?
I don't know.
Damn, we're still
Are you
doing
on there?
Here's, I want to take care of this real quick.
I'm in.
There we go.
Oh, Grizzly's got it. Awesome.
Sweets, are you on As You Wish now?
Okay.
Yes, I'm almost done with it.
Amber Rose dated Kanye.
Oh, you
West.
already traveled over there?
Confirm. Amber Rose had an interview with him.
It's right here. It's not that
Amber
far.
Rose pegged Kanye West. You heard it here first.
So we got Grizz. I got
I'm untuned. I can't go to it.
Oh, I'm still right here at the dock, at the place.
Yeah, that's my last dungeon. I want to get off and get dinner.
I must be doing something else then.
You're not doing the As You Wish? I lost you.
Hold on.
What was that?
Is it just
I'm on the dock, on the bridge.
Yeah, there's 3 of us.
Seems like
I'm still where you are. Hold on.
This is going to be quick and simple.
I will go ahead and jump on in then.
Yep.
Full of embers. Come at.
You happy now, Fuse?
Just-
Got me all worked up.
Is this
I've
level
been,
20
I've been
Bowl
worked
of
up
Embers?
since 10 a.m. Join the club.
Actually,
Actually, I've been worked up since 8 a.m.
We just need a roundtable podcast at this point.
Oh, there we go.
God, dude, my God.
well, I had
Shit, I've already
I worked
expressed
my.
interest joining Fused on his political podcast, but it's always on a day that I'm working.
Yeah, it's in the morning.
Oh, I
I'm
have
open
a
on
bad guy
Fridays.
over here.
Fridays I would have people on.
I don't know
I'm
what
just- I mean,
you're
I
doing,
think-
Sweets. This like isn't the mission that I'm doing.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Where are you at?
I was like,
Mighty
I guess
Events.
I don't think people were paying attention to Amber Rose in 2012.
Lord
I
of
guess
the
I was the
Inferno.
only one. I'm the only one that knows what this woman does. Goodness sakes.
I never heard of her before this.
Yeah, I know a lot of people haven't. I just.
Are you
Well,
the
at
one
same
fighting
time,
that
like, if
dragon
you're-
thing over
You're
there?
in the hip hop.
I think so. I'm by a
no, I
round
was.
thingy.
It's like
I
you
can't.
would have heard about it.
Are
It's
you
like,
fighting?
Me, I
I
don't
was,
like
right
rap
here.
very much.
I'm
so
jumping.
It's like,
I don't listen to it anymore.
Yeah, I don't see you
I like
at
some rap.
all.
Oh yeah, I
was
see you
recording.
right there.
It's
Right
a waste
here.
of time for me.
There's one song by a
What are you
Spanish
doing?
group
It's called As You
uh,
Wish.
Control Machete. The song is called Comprendes
Hold on, let
Mendes.
me
That
see.
song's pretty dope.
It's probably
I don't know what I'm
reggaeton.
doing.
Crunchy, like NWA
The guy's like
type
right
beat.
here.
Oh, who moved my
Public
head
Enemy.
cheese?
What?
Did you go do a side quest?
I guess I
Mírame los
did
ojos, verás lo que soy.
for this person.
Yeah, it's a side quest.
Oh. Well.
I've got
Yeah, I
the Twilight
did it.
Zone theme playing in the background of this epic scene.
I didn't mean to grab it.
Yeah, the main quest is this way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got a fast travel.
Did you get it?
Down, down, down into the
Yeah,
burning ring of fire.
I'm not in tune to it, so I can't go to that.
I think
Spot.
he
Oh,
just
you want me to
really
travel
wants
with
a
you?
Sandwich.
Well, you got to go too, don't you?
he's a cold sandwich.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me-
Crunchy or
I gotta
creamy?
run over there though.
Here.
He wants like
My
a turkey
chocobo out.
club.
I have to. There's no running. It's like far away.
Add honey mustard on wheat bread. He's one of those freaks that likes wheat bread.
Hey,
I like
what's
whole wheat.
awesome?
Did you try to use the
Multigrain,
crystal?
actually. I like multigrain.
I like whole wheat bread too. There's not much bread I don't like actually. Just whatever fucking bread.
I actually prefer multigrain.
Oh fuck.
With like sunflower seeds and stuff like that.
Well,
Yeah.
because I'm a Republican, I like white bread because I'm racist.
What about what's your favorite sandwich place? Like to go and get a sandwich?
Thunderclouds.
Like Firehouse or Jersey Mike?
Thunderclouds.
I like
Okay,
Firehouse.
Thunder-
Their hot sauce
I like
is good.
Firehouse.
Can't find a
Firehouse, you get the brisket
single
Sweet's
sandwich.
Kitchen.
Ranch's
Oh,
wife is
that's
good.
Yeah, Sweet's
You should
Kitchen.
follow Ranch's wife.
I got a hell of a sandwich maker.
Well, by
I also
following
like
Ranch's
going to
wife, you're
Publix.
following
They have
Ranch's Gaming
mushrooms.
Corner.
And y'all
Attack
ever been
that
to
now.
Witch? Hey, do you guys have Witch Witch?
Yes.
Yes, which is okay.
Witch
It's not
Witch
too
is
bad.
alright.
Never heard of it.
Not too shabby. They're pricey. I wouldn't pay that price
So,
for their
Yeah.
Guys,
sandwich.
Sweets
My
made
sandwiches
me.
are better.
Thy soul shall burn for. where
Sweets
did you go?
made me
Where-
a
oh, there it is.
BLTAE, which is bacon, lettuce, tomato, avocado, and egg.
I'm done.
Ranch's Gaming
You
Corner.
lost
yeah.
me at avocado.
Ranch is
Oh.
in the chat right now.
It was delicious.
You should go follow him. His wife plays games. He plays games. They're both good.
Where we going? Where we going?
We're terrible. Don't lie to them.
I
We're
totally forgot
bad.
I was back on the ground at first.
No, I'm
Like,
just
oh
kidding.
wait a second, that's part of the fight.
We're so
Bring
lively
the
at
line
designated.
to the gaming. He said I can't find single gamer on Rumble with skill. It's all shitty female gamers running thirst traps.
On Rumble?
There's a lot. Yeah, that's what he said. There's a lot of great girls on Rumble. Tab Killer's good. GG's good. But
I've been
Rance's
noticing
wife
a-
doesn't have her own channel. Rance's wife is on her husband's channel.
How does
I
it
feel
matter?
like
Just
watching
go with who
Gigi's
you
content.
like.
Yeah.
There's like Gigi's channel. It's like, hey,
I
I'm
sent
bad
you
at
Amber.
games. My
Oh,
favorite games are horror.
Shark,
and
I
they're
know.
fun to play.
Oh, I know. Female gamer with skill. I mean, that's up to you, bro. I don't know. It depends on the game.
So I whistled
I mean,
in one spot.
Let's be honest. There's not a lot of gamers on Rumble that have skill anyway. I'm not gonna say I got skill. Either.
Damn. Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself. I'm the best tank
I
you
mean,
got.
Right.
well, I mean, I'm
Loves
pretty
it.
damn, I'm pretty damn good at Smash Bros.
If
I
you-
got top 20 at New York Comic Con out of like 120 competitors. I am pretty good at Smash Bros. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I
do you make that GameCube controller go click clack?
I still have my 2002
It's go
game
click,
controller.
click.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're trying to break it.
Seeing this.
It.
Yeah, I mean,
clack, tick tack.
You know, people on Rumble tend to have careers, jobs, and families. Not like Twitch people, who all they can do is just play games. So
that's all they do for a living.
Yeah.
They have no real skills.
And I don't just play one game.
I don't
by the way, either.
I totally get that.
I don't just play.
I know, Ryan.
I don't just play Fortnite 24/7, so I can be an expert at it, or COD, or
Fortnite's just so.
Or
you shouldn't play Fortnite at all.
Well, I play it every once in a while, but I don't play COD anymore.
Oh shoot!
Always been good at fighting games. Yeah, check me out tomorrow. We do Rumble Fight Club.
Okay, gents. Well, I am going to hop out. That was my last thing for the night.
You have a good night.
See you all later.
Thanks for
I have been.
Thanks for playing.
Like
Appreciate you.
4 hours.
Thanks for the chat.
All right.
Second that about Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite's not my game, but you'll find people that play it. But yeah, we play Guilty Gear. We're
Gears of War.
Marvel Capcom 2. Yeah. When we play Marvel Capcom 2 when the Marvel vs. Capcom collection comes out. I was pretty good at Marvel 2. I love that game.
Do you need? He's over here, Sweets. Did you find him?
I fell down the cliff.
Think about
so
downloading
I need
Fightcade?
to go all the way around.
Yeah, we tried doing Fightcade. Fightcade was kind of frustrating to stream with, but I have it. I have Fightcade. But yeah, I'm gonna pay for it. Yeah, rather than pay. Yeah, I'll just pay. Fuck it.
Oh, he's up there.
Yeah, he's like
I
way
fell
up.
down.
He's way up here. And then he's the next mission as well.
I think if you're specifically looking for female gamers with quote-unquote skill, I think that's like trying to look for men who are good at applying makeup. There definitely are women that are good at video games, but I think you should find people who are entertaining and you have similar interests and values with, rather than trying to find a girl gamer with skill. I don't think that's what you should do.
Just find someone you find entertaining that you can relate with, and then I guarantee you,
I appreciate
that you're going to have entertaining, and quality entertainment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, if that happens to be like, I want to watch someone that has skill, then go find someone that has skill.
Yeah.
Rumble you may not have much luck finding someone on Rumble because the majority of the people that stream here on Rumble,
we're just kind of casual.
they have jobs outside of it.
They have jobs. We're casual, yeah.
Right.
This is more scientific than anything. Oh yeah.
There's a few.
Men have better hand-eye coordination than women. Oh, I just want to see if any of the female gaming streamers on Rumble had skill.
Oh my god.
I mean, there's like 10.
I'm sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, despite all the.
You're not.
Despite
My
all the
skill
stuff
is
about
smashing
Rumble,
all the
it's still.
Oh yeah.
It's still new. It still has that stigma of being a right-leaning website, but that's primarily because it's the website that platforms people that were pushed off of left-leaning sites.
Correct.
Are we back?
Like, why are people so? It's like, oh,
Am I
you're on that
live?
Rumble thing. Like, okay, where are people supposed to go? If,
Right.
Let's say you're not just the cookie cutter, quote unquote conservative that just watches Fox News. Maybe Fox News is not for you. And you were like, not really down for this. I'm definitely not, into, left wing stuff. And you're not really a, old school Fox News kind of person. Where are you supposed to go? And then Rumble's here, and it's like people are like, what's that? Like, well, people got to go somewhere.
I'm lost.
People got to go
It's
somewhere.
not necessarily the leftists going, nobody should go there.
All right.
It's
Absolutely.
the masses who are like,
Yep.
Oh, this will be fun.
who don't really pay attention to anything. Who go, some people are telling me I should probably avoid this site. There's probably a reason, without actually going into, this is why they're telling us not to go here, because they're trying to control the conversation.
What website?
Presenters are always off the strike. I agree with that.
Any given website who platforms those who were banned off of like Twitter or YouTube or whatever.
I just don't want to hear. I just don't want to watch people that are gay and trans 24/7.
Right.
So
And
I
if
agree
you're
with that.
trans, that's
where
cool,
they're
but why do I gotta have it
comfortable
shoved down my throat? It's like every
Right.
little page I go through, it's a fucking, pride flag.
right.
And if you do that, that's fine. If it's like, and it's like why is it everybody? And why is the website
Hang in there, chat. I'm trying to
fucking
get
3 months a
this
year?
stuff
It
going.
seems like, because not only is it contrary to popular belief, oh, we don't have enough spaces and rights for trans people. June is Pride Month. We have Trans Awareness Day. We have Trans Awareness Week. We have all these random, there's like 100 different days that you could calculate out of the year where we quote unquote celebrate, non-straight
They
people.
effectively have special protections formed for them
There's like a third of the
that
days.
haven't gone as far as the being into law, as far as the corporate world is involved. It's like
Right, and then
Oh,
they
it's
got
a,
everything they wanted,
it's a
and yet they're
dungeon,
still
babe.
championing for more. So what the hell?
right.
It's
And then you
because
have
it's
Twitch.
never
It's like
enough
when we're on Rumble, I don't even want Rumble to be like, hey, we're celebrating the conservatives on Rumble that support us somewhat. I don't want to see that shit.
No.
But on Twitch, if I stream on Twitch and I start getting an audience, then I gotta fucking see, the fucking see now, I'm getting riled up.
Well, see, I get people. See, I stream the kick in YouTube.
You gotta see our black creators, Rance. Rumble's gonna have the black creators. Oh, our Latinx creators. Like, I don't want to see that shit.
Right.
You want to nail? You want to nail on a coffin
What-
counter argument? Leftist told us to go make our own, and we did.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Right, and then they're mad when you do.
Right.
Where are you supposed to fucking go?
And then YouTube, I stream to YouTube and Kick.
Can you guys hear me?
And what was it? A YouTube Suites that I got someone who came in and they were
Owned
like,
by
"Oh,
Amazon,
you're
I know.
super. I like this game. You play some awesome stuff.
No,
blah
you're
blah
good,
blah."
Ryan. I like it.
And then Sweets looks into them and they're a non-binary fucking gender neutral something or other crap that's going on there. And as soon as I say something, I ain't seen them back in my shit anymore. And I'm like, well, good, don't.
All you had to say is they're a faggot.
I'll be right back, folks.
I
Well,
just
they didn't
someone
say
should
anything
shove down
bad,
their
so
I
we
just-
didn't say anything
right. We
bad
didn't say
either,
they.
so
I mean, if they
we
don't
didn't
say
know.
anything bad, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna go over there and be like, you shouldn't do that. I don't honestly give a shit.
Until now, the right's only been quietly
Like,
pushed
sorry,
in the
you're
eye in video games
ruining
through people like
human
Wayne
race.
DeBraff and
I'm
Diaz, and now
sorry,
it's
you
everywhere.
are lost, and I hope that you find your way.
So who's supposed to be coming over here? That's what I want to know. Fuse.
Well, technically, they did find their way. Is it a good way? No.
No.
The
No.
whole RNC was about DEI.
Found the
It
right
was.
way.
It was.
The straight
Absolutely
way.
was.
Right.
And I mean, look, I mean, I like a lot of the folks that ended up did speak, the men. I mean, but I hate to say it, and there's nothing wrong with having a lot of black guys like myself who were speaking at the RNC, but it's a little bit strange when you had maybe about 20 people and you handpicked about 6 of them, all of them black, including Amber Rose, who's black, biracial. You had 20 people speaking, 6 of them are black. People are going to ask questions, and then one of them's a fucking whore. So, people are going to ask questions. That's all. That's all.
Probably more of them are probably whores. They're just not publicized.
Well, that's true.
Hey man, y'all are judging too much,
They do it
man.
quietly, they
That's
do it
too much
openly.
stuff going on there, man. Even Bill Clinton likes blowjobs. Calm down.
I mean, the Republicans are just 10 years behind the Democrats anyway.
Pretty much.
And I
Latinx is so whack,
agree.
and most of them don't even like it. Most of them don't even fucking know what that is. Go ahead, Sweets.
I agree with what Spectrum said about sexuality is supposed to be personal. It is supposed to be personal between a husband and a wife, and women abuse that power and like want to give it out so easily, and it's sad and it's an abomination. Sucks.
Do you guys hear me?
Yes.
Latinx so whack. Who the fuck came up with that? Some
Okay,
blue-haired white liberal woman.
Pretty much. Facts.
My internet crashed, and now I gotta get
The
my
only
screen back
difference is
up
I
and running.
see
Tragic.
our Biden voters know he's fucking nuts. They do know he's nuts. There's probably about 15 to 30% of them that are like, damn, I can't vote for this guy.
Oh, they literally all said, we just need your form.
Sounds like
corporeal form.
Are we gonna
Corporeal.
do this dungeon
Their
by
exact,
ourselves,
their
Rance,
exact
or
words
we-
were, "Stay alive, Joe Biden. All we
You
need
do
is
the
your
dungeon
corporeal
already?
form."
Correct. They didn't need his mind or his anything. They just needed him to stay
They
alive.
don't need. See, yeah, they don't. God forbid you have an effective president.
Guys, I don't know who's over there, but if y'all don't check out Rance's Gaming Corner, I'm gonna lose my shit. All right. I read articles before every stream, and one of the streams that I read was about them, and it was an opinion piece about a guy who's thinking about using AI to help take care of Biden's gaffes. So that
And
way,
did you see,
what
did you see
guys-
that fool running to the press? Like, whatever.
that was the
AI
other day when he
stuff.
went to go jog. That's what Sweet said. Because I read that article,
way.
and then like a couple of days later, you see Joe Biden coming down from his plane, and he's walking by, and he sees the reporters, and he acts like he jogs over there. That was probably AI, is what Sweet said. I'd be cracking up laughing. But that's what that opinion
AI
piece
visually
was.
cannot do that, but
He wants to-
here's the reality.
It's bullshit.
AI is at the point where it can perfectly mimic a person's voice, where it's very difficult to tell the difference.
Correct.
I'm surprised Biden isn't a total.
In fact, in
robot
Tennessee, we
CEO.
just passed a law where after a team developed a tool to detect it,
You funny, bro. You funny.
to where that can become a copyright issue. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, I believe it's called the Elvis Act. And the company that is handling the tool, they're called Vinyl, VINIL.
Please just do it. Oh, son of a... I know. I know.
Oh, it's one more.
Sorry, Fused.
On Final Fantasy 14.
I kind of went off there for a minute.
No, you're good. I'm okay.
And I play a lot of video games, so there.
What the fuck is a video game?
An
Okay, so you
interactive
can't hear me.
medium.
Good. Sorry, fucking... I am very upset with my internet right now. Okay. come on.
Sweet, your
Feeling I
controller
shouldn't
came
have
in,
that
babe.
now, like any other game. Well, it's
Oh,
free,
this off.
filthy. It's free, and if
be
you go in
right
my description, you can go and find the free trial link, and you can look at my referral code. It is free to
Son of a-
try.
Hey,
There's
who,
actually a lot of content.
who wants to do a dungeon with Sweet tonight?
Play as long as you want, no limitations.
That's right.
I wish
Well,
I
there
could,
are
but
some
they don't want me-
limitations,
They don't want me
but
playing the
as
game
far as like
anymore.
time and stuff goes, you don't have a limit.
I'll do a dungeon with you.
You got to like merge me and Sweets together. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
can't make a thing.
That's right. Yeah, you guys need
Do
a
it.
party.
Just
That's
do
right.
it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Let me
Do it.
change my. What's the dungeon called?
I don't honestly. Lord of Crags, confront the Titan in the
Oh.
Nivelle.
Right, so
In the naval.
Oh,
That
in the-
is
oh, in the
that
naval, there
is
you go.
a trial.
They
Pub-
just
pub-
did it.
public education.
They
check.
just did Ifrit, and they're already at Titan.
it says a fatal direct
It says the
X
naval. Yeah.
error has occurred. Does anybody know what that means?
What
You
about an
crashed,
error?
and you have to restart.
We've been hitting
I
these
feel like
MSQs fast, bro.
direct X
We've
error
been
has
slamming these
good.
things.
That's good.
Um,
I can't even
try
open the
restarting
game.
your PC.
I did. That's what I did.
Is it plugged in? No, I'm just kidding. So
yeah.
Have you updated your drivers, your video drivers?
Yeah, let me have a look at my drivers.
Wow. See, Sweet Shine's at 52. Rance is at 50.
Mhm.
Still on the summoner. Still doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta have Sweet Sunshine join, and then
Yeah, we just got a delivery. She got her controller, and
Oh.
I'll probably show it off in stream here in a minute. We
Oh,
ordered,
you guys aren't ready then.
we ordered her a controller. We were until we got the Amazon notification that our
Okay, we'll
package
wait.
has arrived.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me know when you're ready.
Fran,
You should check all drivers for every game. Yeah, sometimes you're missing one. Yeah. Well.
All right, let's have a look at my
Lion's
drivers.
It's been working. Lion's been playing for a while.
Anybody else want to
Now
do
I'm the
this?
one being
Another
playing.
Eden is free. Yeah. It's by the Chrono Cross. Yeah. Another Eden. I've heard people play that. I want to play Chrono Cross. I want to play. Well, hopefully they come out with
Check for updates.
Chrono Trigger remake, like a remake. Of
Well,
it.
I
can just play it
on Steam. I want to buy Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. Is it worth it?
Yeah, it's only $7.50. $7.50.
Yeah.
Chrono Trigger is one of the greatest games of all time.
It is one of the greatest games of all
Hey,
time.
Yeah.
You want me to show
to
it
anyone
off?
who might be left watching on my stream,
You want me to show it
I'm gonna
off?
go ahead
I
and
thought you were
shut
gonna
my
show it off.
stream. So, thanks for
Look at
joining me.
Sweet's
I'll see
new
you next
controller,
Chrono
chat.
Trigger,
It works on PC and Nintendo Switch and whatever else she can hook it up to.
it lights up. Stop
Who's having DirectX errors?
And it lights up. It's you guys
Yeah,
can't see the
Kiwi.
stars because it probably needs
'cause
charge.
You have 7 different endings, Orion. Yeah,
She's even got back buttons that she can program.
I'm gonna be playing Dragon Quest.
It kind of
when
holds
comes out,
just
the
like an
AC2D
Xbox
remake.
controller,
Yeah,
which
played
Your
Dragon
driver's
Quest.
looked at
I
yet?
have to admit, Microsoft made a hell of a
I'm updating
controller,
it now.
guys.
Okay.
It does look nice. It feels good too.
If that doesn't fix it, what you're likely going to have to do is DDU your drivers and then reinstall fresh.
Did it come
Is
with a
that something I
dongle
can
or
do with
what?
consent?
Why is this fucking thing?
That's not a dongle.
Jeez,
That's
guess
just a
what? I
connecting
named
cord.
my cat. It's a
I
girl.
thought it
What do you
was
mean? You already had
wireless.
I thought you already had a cat.
Oh, it is.
I'll be here to see some Dragon
Then
Quest.
how's it
Let's
connect?
go. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. Yes, sir. Actually, Echoes. Yeah, Dragon Quest 11. I wish I played that on stream. Fantastic game.
That was a
Very
good stream,
good.
though, while it lasted.
Very, very fun. Yes, sir.
You have to plug it in.
I had a rather
I
fun
actually
time.
didn't finish it, but I beat like the main story. Guess the name?
Oh, for PC, Bluetooth mode.
You named the cat Sweet Sunshine? Fatal?
What?
Fatal's asking me what he named the cat. His new cat.
Unfortunately, mine doesn't take Bluetooth.
Huh?
It's 2 games in
My
one.
PC.
Yeah, I know. It was a little bit too long for my taste, man.
I figured.
I
But
I
can
love
look-
the.
I got a C port right
You
there.
know, I still haven't finished. It's so long, dude. Daisy. There
That's
you
okay.
go.
I got 2 C's right here.
Nice.
Dude, I got so fucking
Yeah,
excited
but I have 2
when
C's
my dentist told me
right
that
here.
I have Bluetooth in
On
my
both
mouth.
ends. You
And I was
put it in
like,
the
dude, I
C
can
port.
Ryan,
play
do
my
you know
favorite
what
music from my
Metaphor
mouth.
Refantasio is?
Or you
That's
can
the game we'll be
request
playing in
this one.
October. That's like my most anticipated game of the year, by far. Okay, we
I'm
go
talking
back
about-
to the castle.
This may not be long.
Have you
enough,
tried
though.
Fist of the North Star game? I have not.
There's a Fist of the North Star
bit.
game.
Ryan said there's a Fist of the North Star game.
I heard that.
DM me if you're
You
still
gotta
having problems.
chat in
and I'll
my
walk you
chat
through
in my
DDU.
chat rants and then tell them to follow
Okay,
you
sure,
so you can
thanks.
click your name.
All right, hold on.
It's still installing right now.
Ryan's a good guy. He likes a lot of the Japanese RPGs I like.
Hey, that
He
looks
came in when I
great.
was
Look at
playing
this
Xenoblade.
chat. Look, it
Yeah,
all
man, I'm
lights
excited
up.
for that.
Isn't that cool?
It's up there with Berserk. I know Berserk.
Sweets
yeah,
is
yeah.
in love, chat.
I'm a big fan more of like the 90s, 2000s anime before Naruto. I'm not a fan of Naruto. There's Sega games packed with tons.
Holy
dude,
crap,
yeah, I'm a
another
big
one.
Persona
I'm not
guy.
a fan of it either.
Mhm.
Wow. You're not a fan of Naruto, bro?
Oh, it changes color. It's changing.
Fused?
What's that?
I said you're not a fan of Naruto?
Nah, I was like 14 by the time it was like
Good,
popular. I was
dude,
like,
more power to
I'm
you.
too
I
old
can't-
for anime.
I can't
wanna
fucking
talk to
stand it
girls.
either.
I was never a big fan of it. It was like it came around 2006, and I was like, you know, kind of in my teenage years, and I was like, I'm a little too old for this now.
See?
And I kind of God of War style with the wandering.
Oh, you can
that
turn it
God of
on and
War.
off? Oh, you can change the colors. Nice.
Oh, okay. Finish that work.
There you go, Fuse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can click his link or don't click his name. Click the profile picture. It'll go to his channel. Orion,
I like that.
good streamer, and his wife play games. She's good. There you go, female gamer.
Dang, Fuse said don't lie to that man. Not Fuse. Sweet said don't
Same,
lie to
probably
that
the
man.
same
Quit
age.
lying to
Yeah,
that
man. Early 30s, bro. Wandering encounters. Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm so sad I'm not early 30s anymore. Filthy Games, thank you for the follow, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, Filthy's in here. Ryan's in here. Following rants. Thank you, Orion.
I appreciate that, Orion. Whenever you come, I'll say thank you. There he is. Thank you, Orion, for the follow. I appreciate it, brother. Check out the channel, dude. I play all kinds of things.
Fist of the North Star is super fun. Great story, too.
And you'll see the wife. She streams on Thursdays during the day.
I am entirely unfamiliar with Fist of the North Star. I should
Right.
probably remedy that.
That is a good.
Sometime,
That's a
most of the
good.
You haven't heard of it.
That's a good anime, bro.
I'm familiar with
heard you haven't-
fists,
I'm
and I'm
surprised you haven't
familiar
heard
with
of it.
stars.
That and Guyver.
I am not familiar with.
I know of it from the meme, and that's about it.
Oh, that's a good anime.
Oh, installation has finished.
Shouldn't
Okay,
I
cool.
know? Nani?
So, love, are we
Sniper
gonna do
screaming
this
noises.
dungeon by ourselves?
No,
ready now?
Fused is gonna come with us. And anybody else want to do this with us?
Real quick. It's gonna,
I'll
it'll
do
take
it
like
with
a
you.
minute.
What role do you
Okay,
need?
no, take your time. I'm gonna step away then.
Oh, okay.
I just
okay.
wanted to know what I was doing.
What combat role do you need?
Zen,
Yeah,
I don't know
let us
what
know when
we
you're
got. We got 2 DPSs, and
Yeah,
I don't,
Zen will be a tank and I'll be a healer. And
there we go. We need a
good to
tank.
go.
Yeah.
Tank it is. Okay.
Don't
you got
rush.
it.
Don't rush.
If you played
I'm a
Berserk
tank in
and
real
Band
life.
of the Hawk, then Fist of the North Star game is very similar. Oh, this is a longer
All right,
this is a longer cutscene than I thought.
Come on.
Oh, they have to announce the death of the freaking former Dawn servant. Shit, they don't know.
What day is today?
Yeah, I've got a lot of games on the
it's
docket.
Tuesday.
So we've got Xenoblade 3,
Tuesday
Xenoblade
the 16th.
DLC.
Yeah.
Then we
The driver
have
updates did come out today, so
maybe some Nier Automata, and then we have Metaphor Refantasio. Then we have Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake, and then we have Monster Hunter World. We're gonna play. Yeah, those are the games that are gonna take up most, and obviously Final Fantasy 14.
Fuse.
I would love to join you on World. What day is that taking place?
Probably not for like 2 months from now. I don't
Okay.
have time yet. Well, I'll let you know.
Fused.
There's a lot of people who want to play. Yo.
I got Dragon Ball Kakarot. Bless you, babe.
Oh, nice,
Sorry.
nice.
Sorry.
And
I
I
thought I
plan
was muted.
I plan on pre-ordering Black Myth, or what's it called? The
Black
Wukong.
Myth Wukong.
Wukong, yeah.
Wukong, that does look cool.
Yeah.
Comes out next month, I believe.
August 19th.
Yeah, yeah.
But the only one that I'm
using my
really
$70.
interested in
I'm
is,
spending $150 on Metaphor. I'm getting the fucking collection edition.
What is
The
it?
whole damn thing.
This list.
Metaphor Refantasio.
What's that?
it works.
It's gonna be game of the year.
What kind of game? I mean, what kind of game is it?
It's very similar to Persona and Shin Megami Tensei. It's made by Atlas.
Mhm.
Remember Persona when I was playing that earlier in the year?
Log in.
I do.
It's made by the same creators of Persona, so it's very similar. to that. It's-
344 players.
Basically, people play Pokemon. Pokemon is BS because Pokemon stole the gameplay of Shin Megami Tensei, which was first in the 80s on the NES, and Shin Megami Tensei didn't become popular like Pokemon because it didn't have cute creatures. But it's got the same turn-based gameplay, and it's very difficult, but it's
The
extremely
creature
fun.
design they took from Dragon Quest.
But it's a turn-based.
They did take the creature design from Dragon Quest, but the way the game is played is it's a lot like Pokemon, where you quote unquote capture or recruit the monsters. That first came from Shin Megami Tensei. Pokemon took the monster taming aspect of it and then popularized it. But Shin Megami Tensei is way better. Persona is way better. Persona has like a big story and it's more lighthearted. Metaphor is like kind of the fusing of the two, and we'll see how it goes.
Oh, I used to be able to sit through turn-based, but I don't know if I can do it anymore.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste these days. I didn't think I was into it. Again, I retried it. I played Persona 5, and that brought me right back. I'm like, turn-based games are fucking awesome.
I think the only one that I'm willing to do is the remake
It's just
of Mario RPG.
I would do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on
Mario-
Switch. You could do that.
Mario-
It's expensive.
Good.
You could also do Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, which just came out. That is also a fantastic turn-based game.
Okay.
I want to try Octopath.
That I
wanna
think I can
revisit
get through
that.
again.
And the new Mario Luigi game.
Zen,
came
I'm
out in
already
November.
in a party with Fused.
Come on, let me in.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
Then I need the invite.
Monster Hunter is good. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, it's been a minute since I did some Monster Hunter. Yeah, you guys, a lot of
Oh,
people
and
like
Chrono
Monster Hunter.
Trigger. Sorry.
Yeah, Chrono Trigger. Yeah, you'll
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, I'll do that again, and or
Yeah, PlayStation Play
or
would be nice, yeah.
Chrono Cross, either one.
The remake is kind of mixed. Like I've
Is
heard
it?
things, but Chrono Cross is a really good game. Yeah, the
It is
new
a
one
good
that
game.
came out.
I've been debating on hooking up my Super Nintendo, guys, and playing Mario RPG, the original one.
Yeah, the original.
Yeah, I have it. It's sitting.
Am I supposed
Alright.
to be accepting Zen's thing party?
No,
invite?
Decline it.
Decline it. We're in
Decline
fuses. Yeah.
Or it
I'm
doesn't
just waiting
matter.
on Fuse to send me the invite.
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, damn fucking cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, it should end soon. Freaking Walk Lamar.
That's
can't
your
shut the
middle
fuck
name,
up.
cutscene.
I know.
Cutscene.
I can't really, it's funny. I'm not paying
Use
attention to the story
cutscene
as much.
ages.
Use
Aegis.
cutscene agent.
Hey,
Pokemon also saw the monsters from Dragon Quest. Yeah.
has anybody heard from JR?
No,
He's been missing for a week now.
more than that.
Has it been longer than
Last time
that?
the stream was like 12, 13 days ago.
Was it? It's a little concerning. Hope he's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't
Yep.
know. He has no footprint except he doesn't really use. I mean, you could message him on Discord, I guess.
No, Sweet's already found him. We just couldn't. We don't know how to get a hold of him. We got his real name, where he lives, everything, but I have no clue.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
We didn't get where he lives.
I mean, if Sweets did it, then it's not creepy.
Go on. She'll find she will find anybody.
Come on, game. I want to play.
It's scary.
If you become president, make your wife the director of FBI.
Yeah, no. Everything that's 3 letters will be getting rid of.
Yeah. Hey,
It's
that's
any
even better.
female. If they want to find something, they will find it, and they'll keep looking until they do.
Anything
They're
that has
better than the FBI.
letter acronyms is gonna go bye-bye.
Tukuden?
IRS, all of
That
them.
oh, you mentioned that Tukuden. 10 weapon types, just like Monster Hunter bows and guns are OP.
Damn it, Fused, you had a chance. He meant Tubuku. That's a movie reference. Dear God, you don't know that movie?
No, I don't.
No, I love you long time. Okay.
Oh, that one? Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Full Metal Jacket.
How long?
Long time. It's too big. Soul Brother, too big. No.
And I think it's gonna
This is
be
no
a long
Tubuku.
time.
Okay, this is Alabama Black Snake. Such a good movie, chat. If you haven't seen it, you need to.
The touchdown brings me round again to the sun.
Fuck him up, Sunshine.
When did that series come out, Orion? Very Devil May Cry and God of War like combat? You're talking about the old God of War, like God of War 1, 2, and 3 on the PS2 and PS3?
Good games. All of them. All
Those
the
were
God of War.
good games.
I want to
Good
replay
games.
them. I wish there was a way you could play them on PC. My
When
PS4,
God of
my
War
PS4
was-
controller's busted.
Good games.
Fucking this testosterone field, not this sappy. Oh, I have a son now, and I have to be respond. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, the first one was fine. I heard
Give me some
Ragnarok
fucking
was all
testosterone
bullshit.
action, man.
Yeah. Ragnarok
What?
was a farce. I mean, they gave it Game of the Year nominees and all this shit.
So Fist
but,
of the
it was
North
a fucking
Star
farce.
is very DMC and God of War like. Devil May Cry and God of War. Is that what he's saying?
That's what he said.
Oh, okay. I might have to check that
Awesome.
out. Because I like me some Devil May Cry too.
Devil May Cry was great.
Yep.
Orion, I better
I'd
see you. I better see you in
I'd still like the third
Rance's chats telling him what to play. He seems interested in what you're saying.
I play a lot of
Ragnar
things,
Yo,
knows
bro.
the
State Right
Sweet
3
Baby
special
shit, that's
edition.
right.
That's where it's at.
Yeah.
God of War 2018 was not Sweet Baby Inc. But
Fuse
they got their hands on fucking Ragnarok, bro.
Fuse knows that I play everything. I will give everything a chance.
Rance will give everything a chance, man. That's why,
I'll check
people
it out.
here, they just come in and say, yo, what is this fucking gay ass weird shit, bro? Why don't you play Fortnite?
Yeah.
Why don't you play Call of Duty? This is fucking weird. This is gay. Like, bro, you're gay.
Yeah.
You're gay.
What are you fucking gay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you
give
play
your money
this
to
cringe
fucking
game?
companies
This
that
other
fucking wave
cringe
the
game
pride
that became
flag.
oddly popular.
Even though this Wuck Lamont is kind of fucked up.
I'm gay and you're the one here on my nuts. Fuck off.
I'm gay. Oh shit.
I'm a new
That's not
JRPG
what I
guy
was
who wants to
clicking
play fun
While
games
you're
with amazing
there,
stories.
let me
There you
shoot
go,
the
Shark.
load.
That's what I'm talking about. The problem with Pokemon and why I left is when Game
messed
Freak
up.
said we can make the same game and everyone will
Oh,
buy
right.
it.
I can
There you
fix
go. And there's alternatives. That's the funny thing. There's alternatives. There's games called Shin Megami Tensei 5. Oh, it has a weird name and it has a bunch of Japanese in it. Fuck it, it's a better game.
Well, and I
You
just
don't have to buy it.
Power World.
I just purchased Nier Automata.
Do I
Got
make
that
the
one
party?
too.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Rumble.
I'm at the point where I have to do my damn role quest, so this is a good point for me to do the party. I make the party?
This is a fantastic game. Make sure y'all smash that like button. You hit that follow button. You're here in Fused
doing it.
Aegis.
I'm doing it.
Guys, you just need to go through Rumble Gaming section and type in Final Fantasy 14, and probably everybody
pretty
that you
much.
see playing it is probably in this Discord. That's who you're hearing.
Hell, you could just find me. I have a list of everyone I regularly play with in my
Ready to
description.
go.
Yep,
Is everybody ready?
I
I'm gonna
joined.
change
I don't know
And
where
links
you are.
to their
Yeah.
channels.
I'm here.
that. Okay. Rance, you ready?
Yeah, where's Zen?
How do we... He's here.
I'm right here. I'm ready to go.
I'm not seeing anybody.
It's on
They
the
don't
light
have
party.
to be here.
Oh, so just start it. You want me to start it?
No, I got it.
They don't.
Start it.
He got it.
Commence.
How do we feel about Power World in here? Not a fan, but it's cool. DVL.
I enjoy
Paul, I
Power
appreciate
World.
that.
I'm looking forward to the 1.0
4 more way to
release.
1,000.
There you go.
Only
You can
4 more
always
followers
find
to
somebody
1,000.
on Rumble that enjoys a game you do. I mean, you can.
I would say my favorite 3 JRPG
Yes, you can.
games:
You absolutely can.
Berserk, Band of the Hawks, and Tukiden Kiwanis. At least on PlayStation. That was on PlayStation 1. That's why I didn't play enough PlayStation 1 JRPGs. I will say that. I got my start with PlayStation 2. I have Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Now that is an intense JRPG. That is. I'm gonna play that on stream.
What are these little things doing? I'm
FF6, Chrono Trigger, Super Mario RPG. There you go. Those are the classics. Those are the ones I know, though. I know of those. Those series are obviously very popular.
It just rolls on.
Tokuden 2 is interesting. That's more of an obscure series.
This
And
music
obviously,
is great.
and obviously, I need to play.
I like this music.
Oh, look at this dude.
Title is for
This big ass
Music is,
troll.
this game is peak.
We're about to fuck him up, chat.
1.224344.
Legend of Dragoon. Hey, if you go into my channel,
Hey,
you'll see I do play. I have Legend of Dragoon. I played it.
is
I was playing it. I
fantastic.
gotta finish it.
Legend of Dragoon is
I have
fantastic.
Legend of Dragoon. Fantastic game. Way ahead of his
Really
time.
good game.
Way ahead of his time. Game, but not as good as Shadow Hearts. People do like Shadow Hearts, but I was shocked at how good Legend of Dragoon was.
It's
For it to be
fantastic.
a
The
game in
story was
2000,
awesome.
That game.
Oh,
Yep.
here
I
we
never
go.
played Legend of Dragoon, but Shadow Hearts was great.
Oh, you should play Legend of Dragoon. You will thank me.
I didn't finish it. I started streaming it, and then I needed to go into my other room, my living room, to play it, and it just became too cumbersome for me to switch stations. So,
For shame. For
yeah, I
shame.
need to finish it. I'm gonna go back and just redo it. I was really enjoying it.
Fun fact:
Such a
Shadow
good
Hearts,
game.
the bad ending is the canon ending.
Where'd he go?
Get away from this.
That's
Get away,
depressing.
don't get in the red, but just get away from the.
Oh.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, did
Don't
it?
jump off.
It's teaching you mechanics.
I almost did.
I think
Yeah,
I got
it's
into it
teaching-
because it
teaching
hit me.
mechanics here.
Yeah.
It's not, I can't heal it? There we go.
I healed myself.
I'm gonna get offline because I can't get back into your views.
Oh, because you're so far away.
I'll see you guys.
I can shoot him far away, so I'm not getting near him.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're right. These fights are like pieces of cake, but it's really good to kind of teach you the mechanics.
Where'd he go?
Especially for when you start doing it on extreme.
Yep.
So how do
that
I?
mechanic tells you to get away from this. Get away from
Get
not
away.
all the way though. Yep.
The purple line you want to get as far as away from. The red line you don't want to be in.
I wasn't in the red line. At least I don't think I was.
You're good.
kind of-
You're barely hurt. You're good.
Oh, okay.
You're fine.
So you do get
on,
hurt.
click
So you
on.
If you
still
were
get
in the
hurt.
red line, you would not be here.
Oh, okay.
It's all clicking on you, but him.
So you guys have to hit this. You guys have to hit this rock, tab over, and start hitting this rock and get me out. Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
Is that what it was?
Yep. Now you can just go for the boss again. He's almost dead. I think someone randomly just hit the rock and then there you go.
Yeah, it's
wait,
always
here we go.
random.
Oh, here we go. Check this out. Watch this.
Nice. What did he do?
Welcome
Heal?
to how badass this game is.
He got extra
I got you,
life.
Rance.
Tight time.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
second
I
phase.
like the music.
Oh, he.
Sweet, watch out.
He transformed.
You got hit.
Second phase.
Second phase, yeah.
Phase 2. Fight. Get out of
you gotta
this.
move.
Get out of this.
Gotta move
Get
out.
of this.
That will knock you right off the arena.
Yep.
Never played enough of this game. Jump. I'm trying to jump.
Oh, I'm locked up. He hurt me.
What's going on, Quantum?
This
How
is
you doing,
like-
brother?
This,
You doing
this is
good?
only the second trial. Imagine after doing like 30 of these. If you got away, Rance. Oh, okay, it ended anyway. There was a thing.
Yep, we're done.
All right, let's
That's it.
watch this dude die, chat. Face first.
Fucker casted Luminaire.
See, look at that. He fucked around and found out.
Yeah, that was a level 34 trial, guys. We're on level 96.
These little monkeys, they didn't know what they were doing.
100.
So I did.
That's
I
it?
started the damn.
That was it.
Oh no. Oh, I'm good. Oh, never mind.
We jacked it up.
No chest or nothing.
Nope, I get another
Bummer.
crystal. Quantum, how you doing?
Well, thank you, gentlemen, for the help.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. No problem.
Yep.
That's what kind of the whole
Very
point of
welcome.
this whole.
That's
thing
the whole
is
point of an FC.
Yeah.
So you have people to do this.
Exactly. Instead, like it would have, you guys would have had to be in a queue, and that would have probably taken a good long time.
Yep.
But it gets you guys through everything faster. And we get rewarded. We get tomes and things like that. So
Right. It's not like you don't get anything for it.
they give you incentive to help.
What was that?
They give you incentive to help the players who are new. They do a good job of that. Max level for free version is 60. It used to be 60. It is now 70 as of October of last year.
Run, you little rat
They
monkeys.
added. It used to be just the base game in Heaven's Word, but they recently added Stormblood into that as well.
Right.
So now you have the base game and 2 expansions.
Which is literally over 300 hours of content.
Who are these
Yes.
nefarious
All free.
bastards?
No time
for
restrictions. You
free.
don't have to pay $15 a month. You don't have to pay anything. Don't have to pay a dime.
Yep. The only restrictions you're going to be dealing with is that your level is capped at 70. You cannot go any further past that unless you want to pay. You have a guild cap, and you can't form priorities. You can't join FCs, and you're not going to be able to world travel. But apart from that, you can experience the entirety of those base game and the first 2 expansions for free.
Oh, and no PvP. But I don't even do PvP.
Hardly anyone does PvP. The only point
Right.
of doing PvP is to get mounts and special rewards. That's it.
No, Filthy. This is so. The free trial is pretty legendary. It's literally. There is no.
It's gotten to a
week.
point that it has reached meme status. That is how good the free trial is.
There's no box?
No, there's not. I left and went back to the question
It's unlimited. Like as long as you never pay.
Exclamation.
It's easy to make $50 in 3 hours, 300 hours.
Now here's the
but yeah.
catch.
Medium, I guess. I'm just
Once
watching,
you
deciding to
pay
pick this up again or
Either
not.
for an expansion.
It's. I mean, as far as
Or-
I've been told, they just came out with new. Was it Dawn Trail?
Yeah,
It's
this one
Dawn Trail,
means they're
yeah.
playing,
Yeah, it's a new one, Dawn Trail. So they got new content out. Quantum. If you pay for, I don't know. Are you a paying? Hazy, what's up? Hazy with the raid. Damn it, we've been raided, guys. Hazy,
I don't
thank
think
you.
my PC or laptop. No, this game originally came out in 2013 or 2010, really. So even if you have a potato and you're not streaming, you can
Let
play
me
it.
Google that.
You can play it. They did have a graphics update, but you can turn the graphics down. This is an older game. MMOs are very easy to run most of the time. This is an older MMO. This game, don't get it twisted. I'm streaming obviously, but if you're just playing it,
Yeah,
essentially a potato.
What's up,
essentially a potato
Hazy?
can play this game.
What's up, bro?
It's really simple to play.
Quantum, if you
That's the other kicker. It's not
enjoyed
hard
it
to
in the
play.
past, you're gonna enjoy it now.
And the game's not for everyone. Like, some people play it, they play for 20 hours, and they just don't like it. And that's fine, but you didn't have to pay a dime. And like Zin said, as long as you don't I'll get into it. Like, I want to be able to play the Shadowbringers content. Or I want, that Reaper class seems really cool. Well, you can't really play Reaper class, but you can still play about 12 other classes, all the way up to level 70. And just to keep in perspective, I probably put in almost 700 hours. How much? 700 hours I probably put in. I've been a paid person. I have a level 98. I have a level 92. 82. I have 2 level 98s, but that's different. And then I have a 70 and a 63 and a 50. Everything else is low, and there's literally 12 other jobs. You can't get a job you can't get a class to cap level without playing for at least 300 hours on it. I'm a
Now,
Final
here's the
Fantasy
after-
nut, then you would love it. Where have you been?
Yeah, this is a game for 4 Final Fantasy fans.
I literally, Zin took me through a trial I never did, and it was a Final Fantasy 7 boss.
Nice.
Yep. It was the Ruby weapon.
Yep.
Fast traveling.
Yeah. Actually,
Here's
I'll
the
pull out the
asterisk. Once you
FF8.
pay, you cannot go
No.
back to being a free-to-play player. So keep that in
Yep.
mind.
Yeah, once you
Thank
pay,
you for blowing me a kiss.
Yeah,
once
you're
you
welcome,
pay, then you're gonna have to pay your $15 a month.
Oh, so if you
That's
pick
the
it,
case,
you
though.
got to do it.
It increased recently. I think it's 85 or 90 gigabytes. It is a very large game. It's 80 or 90 maybe.
Can you pay
like
it
that. It's
yearly
pretty
if
big.
used?
You can do up to 6 months.
You can do up to 6 months, and that's
Yeah.
$70-something.
Yeah, it's basically one. If you take the $15 a month and you do the math, it's 1 month free. So you're paying for 5 months, but you're getting 6.
Okay.
I pay $77. So I paid
I traveled
March?
again. I went to the
My sub ended end September. But totally worth it. It's been. I mean, I made my money back. That's not the point. I've had more fun.
I don't know.
Playing this.
What do you think, Sweets? She was like, "You better get a raise at work." Shit.
I don't think if you guys are only going to play this game once a week and maybe only for 2 or 3 hours, you should not. Do not get the paid version. You guys are still in. Think about it. You're an ARR. You're not even halfway done
until you clear through Stormblood.
You just did the second trial.
Yeah.
There are how many trials are there in ARR? How many dungeons? They still have about.
They got loads.
They have low. I mean, just in the first expansion, it's going to take both of you 120, 30 more hours. You probably only put in about 30 hours. It's going to take 120 hours just to finish the first expansion.
Hey, how do I figure out how many hours I put in?
Then you got Stormblood.
Where do y'all get that at?
At the rate you're going at, you probably won't even be at the end of Stormblood for like
until
2 years.
2 years, yeah. It's going to take you 2 years minimum.
I've put in 74 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and you're probably on
I'm
MSQ
level
quest
52, 34 is the MSQ.
34
I
MSQ.
guess.
You've already put in 74 hours. MSQ quest 34. There's 250 total quests in ARR, I believe. You're probably on quest like 80, if that, maybe 70, 60 or 70 probably. That's not counting the cutscenes. Because my roomie was at the time when playing with the free level cap was 40. Oh, you're talking almost 10 years ago, buddy. You see that, Zen?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said
It's come a long way, and it's changed a lot. If he logs in on
yeah.
that character, he's going to see a lot of skills that cannot be used anymore.
Yeah, you're talking level 40. I mean, yeah, the base game goes to level 50.
If I am to equip my bard right now that I have not touched since Stormblood, I'm going to see that hotbar line up with a lot of gray bars and a lot of gray icons on there because I've just not messed with bard for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what you guys are seeing on my stream, this is the new content. This is the content that this is Dawn Trail. This is the new area, new story. But the stuff that Rance and his wife is playing on A Realm Reborn, if you look, like I'm scrolling through. There are literally 30 dungeons. They've done 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
How many trials are there? Without the extremes, there are, and you have to do all these. There's about 17 trials. They've done 2. And Sweet said she put in 74 hours.
Yeah, where do I see my hours at?
You can
Mine shows me before I load the game.
In the chat bar, you're going to type in /playtime as one word.
Check this out, Orion. This is from Final Fantasy 8.
1 day, 23 hours, and 32 minutes.
Yep.
Yep.
Now, you want to know what mine is?
Sure.
109 days, 21 hours, and 0 minutes.
Yep. But he's been playing since
I've been playing since
2017.
Yeah.
I've been playing since January 2023.
What do you
I think I'm at 28 days or 27 days, something like that. And I'm still going back to content from 2015 to do.
I mean, we're having fun with it. I'll admit it to you.
Oh, yeah, you're talking the 2010.
Geek, another raid. Thank you, Geek Storian. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Sorry,
You're
bro.
talking about the 2010 version. This is a completely new game. They scrapped that game, and that
They
was when
scrapped the 1.0 version. When 2.0 came out, everyone had a fresh start.
Welcome,
is that one of the
everyone.
gestures? I think so. Yep. A lot of the mounts and everything. I mean, here, I'll show you.
There you go, guys. There you go. Thank you, Geek, for the raid. I appreciate it. I'm in a Discord. We're all playing Final Fantasy 14. Fused and Dalacord and Sweet Sunshine is with me, and Zen. We're all in here having a good time. We do this every Tuesday. What's going on, Geek? What were you playing, man? Were you playing anything earlier? What were you playing? Those of you who are watching, make sure you smash that like button. Is that like a dead guy? Oh, there's a bunch of dead people. Oh, no. Something crazy happened, chat. Geek, what were you playing? Walking one is safe. What's going on, Tex? What you been up to, bro? Yeah, I just wrapped up doing some MSQ with my buddy. Oh, did you?
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heavens he is safe.
Yeah, we were doing Final
Louis
Fantasy
Suave, do
XIV
you
main
see?
story. Okay.
Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
That dude got like... He got dropped instantly. An earlier Shadowbringer. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, Geek. I have no clue. We've just been smashing through this.
Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
Story time, chat.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Yeah, I believe so. Just straight up blasted. Oh, she...
Search
okay.
all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
Her mouth don't move, chat. Is it a mask?
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
Oh. Just kick the shit out of it.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Have
Damn.
you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away.
We must away.
Though we have
Japanese
not found our
translations.
quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Took her own guy out. Well, I mean, it's a helmet meant to look like a face, so yeah, it doesn't move. Yeah. I get it. I had a feeling it was a mask feeling. All right. That was cool. See, I'm not really reading all of it, guys. I'm just clicking through some of these. If it's a story and they're talking, I'll listen to it. I mean, I can hit the cutscene. Excuse me, chat. Sorry about that. All right, so we did all that. Let's get out of the. You'll hear
Large
everybody
black
else.
holes. Well,
There you
Zen
go,
is
we're
the black
back.
mage professional. I think my black mage is like 60 something.
Black mage tends to go with like fire, ice, and light.
Gravel rip. He wants the gravity. He wants the gravity mage.
Did you watch it, Sweets? That was crazy. They killed everybody.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I'm moving on to the next.
Yeah, like I'm a scholar here, guys, and then so
Crystal,
like Zen was saying,
Camp Dry Bones.
This is my summoner, even though I look gay as shit. And then here's my dragoon.
That's how he likes him, chat. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah, this is my dragoon. I look better. I look cooler. But I'm only level 84. But dragoon is a DPS, much different than a scholar that uses a book and is a shield healer. And then I don't really use a tank. Here's my paladin. I haven't played a paladin in a minute, but I have
He
one
looked
tank class.
fabulous.
Yeah, I look like a fucking gay fuck.
In-game
Rodon
is
is a gravity
fashion
mage.
fantasy.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I can't wait to fight Rodon in the DLC. Kind of like Dragon Dog. It was class system. Yeah, so I mean, and again, like, you know, so basically you take this main hand and if you switch the weapon, but you can go to the gear set. And I have everything kind of set. But yeah, I have like what? I run like, well, I don't really play Paladin. I run like 6, really 5 classes. Here's my Astrologian. Cards. Pretty fucking cool ass weapon.
That's
Level
a healer.
71.
So there's
Yeah,
a paladin class.
Yep.
Yes. And it's a tank.
Pal looks like a WoW character. Yeah, Paladin is, you know, the first few classes, obviously, that they made for this game are very, what would you say, Zen, are just, you know, kind of staples, right? Paladin, warrior, you know, mage,
They're more so
white
Final Fantasy
mage.
staples that you would find in early Final Fantasy games.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Dude, the cards
as
are
far
dope.
as
Yeah,
like
dude.
kind of being generic, yeah. And then like later expansions, they kind of started to get fancy, like for example,
I'm trying to
Gunbreaker.
level this guy. Yeah, I'm trying to level
And you have
this.
Machinist.
I picked the Wild
Machinist is cool.
Roses one.
Here's the black
Yeah,
mage.
it's the one I picked,
Even
too.
though I
I
look
love
gay
playing
as shit.
Machinist.
I like
Oh,
how
there it is.
picked the
Sharpcast
same
is
one.
gone.
Yep, Sharpcast is gone.
Damn, I haven't looked at my black mage in a minute. Oh, the Pictomancer, show him that. I have a fucking paintbrush, one of the new classes. Pictomancer. So check this out,
You
guys. I have
literally
a
kill
palette.
enemies with your drawing.
Show him Pictomancer. Now this class
Oh,
this class is paid, but yeah, they have a class where you literally. Oh, have you played
It
Final
came out
Fantasy?
in
Yeah.
Dawn
Well, Orion said he likes Final Fantasy 6. Does this look familiar? Pictomancer is literally pulled from Final Fantasy. Oh, fuck.
There is literally a Final Fantasy 6
go this
mount.
way.
I think it's 6.
Yeah. Pictomancer, but this is a level 80, you know, kind of a, you know, paid, you know, Dawn Trail new class, you know. But yeah, this is a Final Fantasy. This is based on a Final Fantasy 6 job.
Yep.
Yeah, I really like the card
Mancer
one. I'm still
becomes
leveling
Taking
it
too
up.
long, chat.
Scholar's my main because it's level 98, and Pictomancer's 92. The paintbrush is cool. Yeah, dude, this class is freaking nuts. They made it way too powerful. Way too powerful. That's Realm. There you go. Yep. See, he knows. He knows. Hold on, wait. What's this over here? Oh, I can do this quest real quick. 96.
Did you already take off,
I'm
Sweets?
actually in there.
Yep.
Here, I'll show off the.
Turn
I'll show off
thingy
the.
to the
I'll
guy,
show off the Pictomancer.
and then
I really like
looks
this
like
class.
I'm going back up.
Yeah, the new classes. If you guys go on. You know, I hate to say it, but you know, go on YouTube. Go check out some of the videos they have on Final Fantasy 14. Check out the free trial videos. There's a lot of good content creators over there that have made really informative stuff. Honestly, I think Zen should just make some. He's really good at explaining this game. All right, here we go. All right, let's see if I can kill this thing. Yeah, this class is fucking insane.
I think there's, as far as that goes, I think it's really oversaturated. I'm not sure if I really should
Oh, yeah.
do that.
I just think,
Especially when
you're
there are
just good at
people that explain it a lot better than I could, because I'm kind of all over the place.
Right.
When I'm doing it solo on my own.
A
trying to
gay
explain
mancer.
something.
Oh, almost go down the
It's
hole.
it's Pictomancer is literally autism, the job.
Dude, it's so much fun. It's so good. I can't believe how well they made a class that you literally use a paintbrush. It's so freaking good. Hold on. Moogle
I
time.
should probably go and pick it up.
Moogle?
myself
The hell's that?
sometime soon. I don't like the way they handle Black Mage at level 100. It just
Yeah, a lot of
not
people don't
feel
like
good.
it.
Like,
Rainbow
Well,
Drip. This is a new attack.
here's my biggest problem with Black Mage. It's the new
Dude,
ability,
oh,
Flare
I didn't
Star.
actually know. Okay.
The new ability Flare Star uses the new gauge that you have to use certain attacks to charge up. But it only charges off of 2 attacks, and this will highlight the problem. Flare Star is an AoE attack. It charges off of Fire 4 and Flare. Fire 4 is a single target attack. Flare is an AoE attack. Fire 4 fits into a single target rotation. Flare fits into an AoE rotation. So if I want to use Flare Star, I have to go out of my way to get to it.
I need to play Final Fantasy 6.
Now, the way I propose to fix the gauge charging for Flare Star is keep Flare, keep Fire 4, but also add Despair as a 3-point charge, and add High Fire 2 as a single-point charge. That way, it won't matter if I'm doing a single target rotation or an AoE rotation. I can still get that gauge to charge up for Flare Star, but that's not how it works. That's my main point of contention with this.
Yeah, you can summon a Chocobo. You can raise Chocobo. You can do Chocobo racing in this game.
Oh, that's over in that weird ass.
And if you have an AC, you can put it into a Chocobo stables, feed it a certain set of foods. There's guides for this that you can actually cause it to recolor itself. Insane. Yeah, my Chocobo's red.
You guys want to see the Free Company house? So you know MMOs have guilds. We have a Rumble guild, and we actually have a house. We bought a Rumble house.
How do I get to the house? What's up with this? Ain't nobody tell me shit.
Oh, I should be able to.
You're a free-to-play player.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they can. Well, can they travel? If we're in the same party, I think. Do they get the? I don't know. Final Fantasy 6 is a really frustrating game. You can screw up real fast, just by not knowing a secret door. Yo, what up, COD noob? What's up, bro? The fuck is that thing? I'm trying to get this freaking ether current. I'll show you guys the Rumble house. I think I sent off the airship. One of the things I need to figure out is how to make those submarines. That's what I need to do. I'm gonna need to place a crashing game. There's Chocobo Racing in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Remake. Yeah, they definitely brought that back. Yeah, I mean, there's so much like I haven't done anything. I mean, there's Triple Triad in this game. There's a full ass card game. This game is essentially 12, 13, 14 years old. So there's a bevy of content. There's a lot. It's not even almost. It is overwhelming. Even for a free player, there's too much to think about.
Yep. And it could only be possible thanks in large part to its MMO nature. If they tried to make this into an actual single-player game, it would probably not be as successful. But because it's an MMORPG, it's been really successful. A lot of its success is owed to the people who make communities surrounding the game and regularly play the game.
I wonder who those people are.
Yeah.
I wonder.
It could be me. It could be you.
Could be. I think Creative Business Group 3 should come over to Rumble and check us out.
I second that.
I may not agree with some of our takes, but
the Japanese division might be okay with it. Requires a lot of Yuffie warping, which I don't know was a thing. Oh, back in the old Final Fantasy VII. Here, I'll show you guys the house. Let me double check the estate hall. Yeah. I'll come back to this place so I can keep this up. Yastola showed up in Dawn Trail. Yeah, we got a candy house. And this is, guys, so there's an entire, God, I mean, how much can we get into it, Zen?
Is this the person? I can't do it.
It's got its own system where you can customize
Did you get a prompt to warp? Oh, maybe not. Go ahead,
Did
Zen.
you get the other bodies?
I didn't.
It's not going to give them a prompt and warp because they're free-to-play players. They can't join the NFC.
So they can't come visit,
They have to physically go to the location where it's at, and they're not at the point where they can. because it's in a Heaven's Ward DLC.
That's right. Yep. Let's see. Airship didn't
But
come
what I
back.
was fixing to say about the housing is like there's a whole system surrounding customizing your house and putting furniture and stuff like that.
Yep.
It's its own thing.
Yep. Yeah, you can buy your own house. You can have an apartment. If you have a free company, which is like a guild, which is what we have, a Rumble Guild. We have what, 20-some
Of course,
people
now
in
my
here?
big point of contention about that is like I really wish they would create instant housing.
Yeah, well, the
That's
housing
not just
market
like
is
here's a
eerily
room
similar.
for you. I mean, like here's the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Where am I?
I've been around Rumble War for a while. How's it been going? Is gaming growing much? Depends on what you mean by that.
Rumble is
growing?
very, very slowly catching on as a gaming website.
It has grown
They're
quite
paying
a bit
attention.
since I've been playing, but yes.
They're paying attention, but nothing's gonna happen fast. But I can tell you, they're definitely paying attention.
They're definitely paying
Alright.
attention. They're definitely listening.
What, babe?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
It's improved greatly
Back
since
to
I
that
started.
cemetery
Yep.
chick.
I mean, we have Rage now. You know, you
Oh, I
can
wasn't
raid, which is really good in the gaming community. You know, obviously the political community is not really using it. You know, the last thing they want to do is, you know, send
You
their
didn't
audience
deliver
to
all the
another
bodies?
political content creator, even if they all agree, right? Like, a political commentator is probably not going to, you know, send their audience over to somebody else. But when it comes to gaming, you know, it's different. So, but Rumble was willing to do that and give us that feature.
Political commentators won't really support each other. They're
Yeah,
just
I
like,
don't
here's the
need to be
news and
here
here's
yet.
my opinion, and that's it. Gaming creators, we always support each other.
Yes.
We're the first to do that.
Why am I teleporting? Western Finland. Where am I going?
No, you don't. Don't teleport. I'm not done here.
I just got sent somewhere else and I don't know why.
Yes, because it asked you to teleport with me. I did the same thing. I don't need to go with you. You don't need to come with me.
Oh, I hit the wrong.
Are you streaming somewhere else, COD? You doing content elsewhere?
What the hell was that, chat?
The one thing that really drew me to Rumble is
Me.
the amount of freedom you get here as a game streamer.
Yep.
Like, I don't have to worry about bullshit rules like, oh, you can't say this and you can't talk about this. You can't, oh, we got to protect this certain class of people. I'm like, no. Rumble's like, no, as long as you're not like advocating for the harassment of someone else or something that's very clearly illegal, they generally don't care.
Listen, Zen, Black Lives Matter, okay? It's not all lives matter, it's Black Lives Matter.
That's right.
When push comes to shove and everything
That's
comes
right.
down, no lives matter.
Ranch with a fist in the air.
realistically
That's why I fuck with them. I feel like games like Final Fantasy X actually make people smarter when it comes to politics and entertains elderly. Gamers are subject to conversation and psyop ideas that don't airtime. Yeah, that's why I play Japanese
I love
games,
you.
because the
Raylan,
new
Beg.
guys, man, they don't
Peggy.
promote any good values. What's up, Geek Story? Welcome
You
back.
going to bed, baby girl?
Oh,
Good
I
night.
have to do this again?
Rumble game is gonna be fun. They just can't make it become like Kick. I mean, people will come over. This is America, no last man. Oh man.
No, that's
I
just
love
a
you.
basic observation. I mean, like,
Yeah.
ask yourself this: if some Joe Smo down the street
You're gonna
is
have
like
to slow
in a
down
really
their
bad
rants.
situation, they're not in a dire emergency, but like
I have to catch up.
if
to
they're a
you.
homeless person, some people
I'm
may
waiting,
like give
dude.
them some
I'm
pocket
waiting.
change, but that's
I
about
have
it.
to do it all over again.
No one's going to go out of their way to help another person in need,
I look like Goku.
unless there's some incentive for it.
You have a lot.
Good night, Bubba. He says I look like Goku fused.
Who said that?
My little boy.
Oh shit.
He's talking about the character on here. Because he's
Oh, I
got
thought
a spiky.
He meant his actual father.
Oh, no.
That would have been cooler.
I'm Kratos.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the sound to come through my headphones, guys. And at least turn Discord. So if you see me
Unplug
pumping
and
in and out,
replug.
that's what I'm trying to do.
Sometimes, yeah.
Not
Turn
sure
off
what's going.
and back
Oh, there's
on.
Geek. What's
Sometimes
up, Geek?
Discord resets its settings sometimes, and that's really stupid at Discord. To do.
He was in my chat. Now he's in the Discord, guys.
Sup?
You missed all the good stuff, man. We're winding down now.
That is very weird. That is not coming through my headphones.
Fuse was all excited earlier, and then I was all excited, and then Fuse got me all excited again, and we were just yelling about everything. We were yelling about whores and Republican Party.
In the fool, yeah.
Yelling about degenerates on the internet.
That's right.
Bible thumping, the whole 9 yards.
But yep, got it all in. Be happy I'm just dumping it. My mom beat the hell out of me with it. It's a good way to get the word in you.
They might be dead, but the Bible's halfway inserted into their skull. I guess I finally got the word of God inside of them through their thick skull.
I'm back. Key, did you get your shit handled?
There, you caught up now, babe?
He's not
You
even
about to
here.
do Bury Me Not on the Lone Prairie?
Let me see.
Top 2 gaming streams right now are half naked females on Twitch. Yep, and he's giving the look away face.
Well, of course, it's Twitch, the softcore, totally not a softcore website.
Yep. I used to make more gaming content, but fell off lately. That's all right, man. Come back.
Twitch is
do your
basically
thing.
oops all titties at this point.
Right.
Yep.
I still need to make a Forgot About J rap.
Twitch rewards that, but they'll sit there and say, "Oh, we're not about that. We got rules against that." No, you are about that. You're just not willing to admit it, Twitch.
Still waiting on my freaking level 95 or 6 dungeon or like trial here.
Which dungeon?
I haven't gotten it yet. I'm like, damn, like you're fucking
Oh shoot.
handling this shit. Twitchy
There we
thirst
go.
traps. I know.
I figured out my headphone problem. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. Probably go for another hour max. I'm getting a little tired.
Oh, I got
get some
about
good sleep.
You'll
20
see the next
minutes
dungeon
myself.
in less than an hour.
Make myself a spicy sandwich.
Yeah, I'll be honest. My views lately on streams, I feel like people are just tapped out on me. Like I'm not getting the viewership I was getting before. So
Hey,
It's a political year, bro. You're not
Kadu,
going to
thank
get
you for
them.
the follow. I appreciate
yeah.
that,
Yeah, it's an election year. People are
I
not
think,
going to.
yeah, I think a lot of us have dropped down to what we usually used to get.
Hell, I'm lucky if I get like 5 viewers to stick around longer.
What I've noticed is yeah, like these streams don't like I used to get 40-50 people in these 14 Tuesday streams. The evening streams aren't hitting. I've been lucky enough to be able to do the full-time streaming only for a short while. I have no contract. I'm not paid by Rumble or anything, but I'm in the process of moving and my landlord's selling the home and I have money kind of put away, so I'm just testing the waters. You know, my channel's been doing well, but it's only if you can stream between the hours of, you know, at 10 a.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Oh my goodness, it's so great. Like
See, there's that, and then there's the late evening streams because I find like Mike Mullis when he streams at like he started at like 8:30 or something like that, and go to like 10, go to like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, 10:30, and that would be like 10:30 his time, and he gets good viewership then too. So it seems to be like right during the middle of the workday for whatever reason.
I think he's more of I think he's more of an outlier. I think he has garnered a very good community, and he's worked hard over the. I mean, he's been in the gaming industry for so long. I think he's worked hard to kind of cultivate a community. I think he had a YouTube presence as well.
He's like that midnight
So I think
magic
he's
in
brought over
gaming.
people. Yeah, he's brought over people, and he does a talk show too. So that stuff still. Yo, soundboard, appreciate that. Yeah, I think I'm 3 away from 1,000.
That's the thing I think I'm gonna have to do too. I'm gonna have to
yeah.
change things up because Panda Stuff
You have to.
has like 50, 60 people in anytime he does anything, or it doesn't matter when he streams.
He's doing something.
So
It can be done.
He's engaging more with the audience when he's streaming. He's not just playing the game and engage with people who talk. He's literally doing, and I think I'm going to start doing stuff like that, trivia, and
I look so much better now.
Dude,
Sweet.
yeah. You've got hella knowledge about gaming and stuff.
So I can do stuff like that. And
I had
stuff.
50s. I had almost 60 people watching me and Rance and Pudge and Fail just talk about life and shit. Like just on Sunday, we were just talking. I was like, "Oh, we're gonna watch Biden's thing." It ended up being nothing. It was like 2 minutes, and then we were just talking, and it was a random Sunday night, and I mean, it was like 50 people.
Genuine conversation.
Just genuine
conversation. Scripted.
That's right.
Most of it's all scripted.
You've got to be unique. The trivia thing would be perfect, Geek. That'd honestly be that's really smart. You should totally do that.
That's what my podcast thing kind of is like we'll pick a topic and we'll talk about the topic and try to get the audience to kind of engage with that topic, right? Yeah. So we set a general topic, but
I feel the sentiment though, because I've had like 3 to 4 months ago, 14 Tuesdays, like there was a time where I was getting like 1,000 views after the stream would end, like within 24 hours, and that was really good. But now, I mean, I'm lucky to get like 500 to 600, and I'm going 6-7 hours, on these.
Yeah, I think a lot of it. I think a lot of it really changed this weekend, and that makes sense given the current state of affairs, right? That kind of shifted a lot of people's focus, particularly here.
Yeah, a lot of my thoughts and perceptions were kind of brought to light once I started doing the 10 a.m. to 6. I was like, okay, like you're really able to. The way Rumble, runs the site and the algorithm that we have right now, it really benefits the live streamer. Number one, number two, if
I got one.
I hate to say it, but the West Coasters just get shellacked, man. I mean, you get off work at 5 o'clock over there on the West Coast, but then you got to eat. You get on at 6:30. It's already 9:30. It's already too late. Yo, Hazy, thank you for coming. Cheers, I appreciate that. So,
that's kind of what happens with me too.
Because you're on mountain time. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy for you either. By the time you're ready to go,
so when I start, it's like 5:30, and then I'll end around 7:30 because that's when we're starting to like ramp things up to eat dinner, right? Or we're sitting down to eat dinner. So that's somewhere between like 5:30 be like 7:30 everybody else's time when they're sitting down for like their family time or starting to wind things down or eat their dinner, and then I'm closing shop close to like 9:30ish their time.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of a weird time zone to do stuff. It's not as big of a deal on YouTube, just because it's such a big scope of people. But honestly, getting found there is harder because there is so many people doing it all the time. Yeah.
On YouTube gaming is, from what I understand, you've done YouTube. I understand it's kind of dead.
At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire.
Streaming, I would get somewhere between like 5 and 10.
That's the same thing.
Which is pretty close to what I'd get here. When things were better here, I would get
close to 20.
Well, not lately. I don't. Even my podcast the other night was like 10.
I was watching you play Mega Man. It wasn't.
I fear you are mistaken.
That might happen at one point on Mega Man. I know the Retro Roots was pretty low, and today was pretty low, but then I haven't been regularly doing Final Fantasy as much, so I expected today to be kind of low, right? Because I've not been reliable about doing this stream, which is one of the things that's huge in streaming that anybody that starts it, I would highly urge them to be very consistent in when and where people can find you, or set up a schedule and stick to the schedule, right? Which is why I'd like to have a community tab or something on
community
Rumble.
Tab would be great. Yeah, and with Rumble, it's like, I mean, you do get rewarded for consistent and just dumping content, but the amount of time you have to put in without any kind of the financial backing, I mean, it's only temporary. It is possible to grow here, and I do think that if somehow you're able to do this for like 2-3 years, but if there's no way to, but you can't do that if you have a full-time job, you have a family. I don't know what you're supposed to do.
Well, I mean, I can consistently stream and do things like that to an extent, but like Saturday and Sunday are the most reliable, right? Tuesday's pretty reliable.
Well,
Wednesday's fairly stable.
I'm saying, when I say consistency, I'm saying like, 4 streams minimum, and each of them are 6 hours each.
Oh yeah, no,
That's
that
what I'm
you'll
saying.
probably never see me do.
That's
One,
what I'm
because
saying, and it's tough.
I have
Yeah.
like no tolerance for streaming for 6 hours. Like I
Right.
just
And I get that,
mentally and
yeah.
physically, I just don't want to do it.
I
You know what I
totally get
mean?
it.
Like
Mhm.
2.5 to 4 hours is like max.
I'm a crazy man.
Yeah. And
I'm
I
crazy.
know people that like Nibs when he was at like his heyday, which I think he's bound to do a comeback. Was doing
I did a
like
15-hour stream last week.
Nibs
Yep.
was doing 24-hour streams every time I turned around.
What am I doing?
It was crazy.
I picked the side mission.
I think those streams get to be. I did a 12-hour stream, my first one, when Dawn Trail came out. I mean, I'm not gonna be doing one again. And thank I did get featured on that 12-hour stream, but I've had streams that do the same, and they were 4, 5 hours, 6 hours, and it's this whole live stream infrastructure, on top of the fact that it's got the Rumble angle going on, we don't really have the viewers that other streaming sections have. It's very confusing. It's just kind of like we're just kind of waiting for the I don't know, the water to just come through and just everything just kind of just fall in, like just all these people just flood in. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know when it's gonna happen. It's all here, but until that happens, it's just gonna be like.
I mean, it's got a good base infrastructure. My big problem is I keep having viewers and then losing viewers, and what those viewers are people coming in trying to sell me growth, right? Like I had one pop in on Final Fantasy today that subbed, and I was all excited with it, but in the back of my head, I'm like, I wonder if that's somebody trying to sell me, like, hey, your channel's great. Blah, blah, blah,
Your
blah,
channel's
blah.
great.
Like,
We want to help your channel grow. Here's all of my contact information because I don't think about doxing myself.
Not sub, but followed. They followed.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that Rumble says follow, not sub, like YouTube. They still. I wish they can't switch it anymore, but that's not the right word to use.
And so I need to, and I just deleted that one. Because there was another one.
I delete them and I hand them a mute forever because I don't want them coming back.
Well, they didn't really actively spam anything. They didn't say anything in my channel. They just followed. And so when I
had one repeatedly spam, like I would.
Oh, I
would delete it and they come back again. It's the exact same person.
Yep. I had to happen the other night and I muted them forever after I warned them once in one stream, and then when I started my next stream, because for whatever reason I felt stupid and did 2 streams the other day. I did a Monster Hunter stream and then I did my normal Sega Sunday thing, right? Because I was just in the mood to play Rise, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to stream it today instead of just playing it on my own. If anybody comes in, great, right? It's just kind of an impromptu thing. And so they popped in on that one, and I muted them for like 5 minutes, and they went away. And then I warned them again when they came back. I'm like, don't do that. And then deleted their comment. And then they did it like 2 more times, and I'm like, all right, we're like done here. It was like Mohammed something. And they're like, yeah, that's just a bot. And I'm like, yeah, well. I'm like, he's
coming in and plugging in like links and stuff. Yeah, they came in on my channel too, and I was like, and I immediately muted them.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm not doing this.
I made it clear to like, hey, I have a rule on in my about section. I posted my stream rules.
I'm still
I make it where like
the side quest.
If someone wants to post a link, at least get in there and regularly
quest,
chat with me and ask for permission, so that way I know that they're a human and not a bot. If they come in here and just immediately drop a link, I'm just going to the default assume that that person's a bot, and I'm going to automatically mute them forever.
Yeah, and that's basically what it boiled down to, because it was just a bot, and that seems to be kind of the problem that I currently have here. Is like, I'll get normal subs. Don't get me wrong. I'll get normal people that are following the channel. That happens usually like once every other stream. I'll get like 1 or 2 new people, right? So it's not that big of a deal. If for as short as I'm streaming, and how long it takes sometimes for that to percolate up for people to find you, I don't feel like that's too bad, right?
I was about to
It's
say,
like a
chat.
2 hour. It's basically like the first 2 hours are kind of nothing until it always feels as though you're like once you hit that 2 hour and 15 minutes, something changes with the algorithm. All of a sudden, that's when things kind of start pushing up.
Yeah, I feel like it shouldn't take that long for it to start percolating up. I shouldn't have to stream a minimum of 2 hours to even start being found in the streaming category. I feel like that's too long.
That's what it's always been, man. Yeah, you're right.
I just don't. I feel like that's too long though, because most of my streams, like I have roughly usually 2.5 hours to 3 hours that I'll stream.
Trying to make the account.
Right.
Let's go, Filthy, making the Final Fantasy 14 account.
Right, cool.
If Filthy, if you're interested, we do have a Discord, Final Fantasy 14 Discord. If you're interested in playing,
You did post your link in there, but it's already in the description, Rants.
Nice.
No, I told him challenge accepted. I actually grabbed his and posted it in mine.
Because there's a lot to learn, and there's a lot of people in the Discord that know a lot about Final Fantasy. So if you're interested, I can put the link in the. I don't mind throwing it in there. So far, the Rumble people have been good. We haven't like gotten any weird trolls. For sure. Okay.
Now, I should also mention I have a safeguard against bots that tend to do that, just like copy and paste it. I have HTTP blocked on the block list, so if someone tries to just post it in there willy-nilly, it won't even show.
Yeah, I have it too. But I have it where mods can post links, but
see, I don't worry about that so much because it's for the most part, it's not been a big problem. Like once every blue moon, I'll end up with something like that, right? Like the other day, but it's not a hugely pervasive problem where my chat's just filled with bots or trolls coming in and causing problems. It's the other reason I don't have a ton of mods, because I just don't need a ton of mods in the channel to handle things, because I'm not getting the same kind of like bullshit that you would get on like YouTube. That was one of the things that was bad about YouTube, is sometimes people would come in just to fuck with you, or if you're part of certain groups, they would come in just to troll the whole time, right? And so it just be troll account after troll account after troll account.
Deal with that.
Yeah, eventually it'll be a problem, because it's a problem in every platform as they grow, right? Like a lot of the stuff that we have here now that's super nice, I know in my head will change over time, just because it's just the nature of how things need to change.
Laugh at them.
Yeah.
Okay, this is probably the end.
Yeah, that's the best defense you have against them, is just laugh at them. They want to get you angry. That's what they're there for.
Yeah, usually, at least on YouTube, I had like the crowd that I was with more regularly in my like retro gaming community. They all had wrenches, and there were usually 2 to 4 of them in a stream at any given time. So if anybody came in, and I let those people know, like, if I give you a wrench, you've got carte blanche to do whatever you want. You don't have to check with me. Just handle it. Just handle it. Right? And they would. Like, somebody came in and started shit. Like, it was handled before I could even look over and notice it.
Just the other night here? Oh, yeah. Well, men will be men.
So I've been lucky to have good mods and most of the things that I've done online.
I do it all myself.
I feel like, yeah, I do more so on Rumble as well. But it's so minimal, it's easy to handle.
Sweet's mods for me. And she makes all of my thumbnails. And she does my edits.
I block people.
I haven't really seen a need to have mods on my channel yet, and that's mainly purely because I don't get a lot of people talking in my chat.
I don't have that fused famous, so I can't do all that.
Searing Flash. I wish I was famous.
Yeah, you're getting up there, man. You're close to like 1K now, right?
Yeah, he needs 3 more.
Within
he needs 3 more,
chat.
chat. Fused ages.
It's only because I'm single and I can stream full time.
It's because he's black, chat. Don't let him fool you. Hold on, man.
It does help. Unfortunately, it does help.
And he has a mega hat.
And a MAGA hat.
I do. It does help. I'm sure it helps. Sure it helps. But I guarantee I'm genuine, and I actually don't like identity politics, but
207 people
I have to be honest. I cannot lie.
He will take advantage.
You're good.
I mean, I can't scrape how I look. I can't do it. What am I supposed to do?
Here you go.
I don't know what to do.
There you go. There's fused ages.
I'll start wearing a burqa.
Guys, he just needs a few more follows. So y'all need to leave my thing. Actually, you don't even have to leave. Just open another window. It'll open a window for you.
Or you could just leave anyway and
I don't know who's speaking. That's not Rance, so don't listen to him.
Well, we're trying to get Dollar on here anyway. We're trying to get him to stream too.
Dollar Court's not on here? For
no,
shame.
I don't stream yet.
He has an account.
For shame.
He's a mod.
Communist.
Got an account, but I don't think he streams.
He's thinking about it.
Do it.
Chat turned against him.
Honestly, streaming on Rumble.
Okay.
I mean, even if you're left wing leaning, is honestly kind of nicer than most of the other platforms I've been on. Because I've tried Twitch a little bit. Twitch is even harder for anybody to find you. And their rules change so frequently that you never know where the hell you stand on Twitch. Like, you could violate their terms of service midstream and not even know it happened. You know, because it changed that fast.
Oh no, sweets.
And the same thing applies to YouTube. It's just for different reasons.
Yeah, YouTube's not as bad about how quick they change rules, but they definitely make heavy exceptions for people that are bringing them in cash. Twitch does too, but it seems a lot more prominent on YouTube.
I'm not in tune to any of these.
I was very in tune to it because I was very heavily considering what site to stream
I
to.
don't know. I can't go to this.
I'm not into either.
For a very long time. Like, back when Mixer was a thing, that's how long I've been considering it.
I'm in
Yeah,
trouble.
Mixer
Chat.
going under was a real big bummer for like Microsoft fans.
That sucked.
Yeah, because that was one of the few things that Microsoft consoles can instantly stream to.
Oh, I
You could
made
easily
it.
set up an account and it would instantly go live from your console.
There's like
Yeah,
dungeons
I know
everywhere.
the
in
problem is
here.
for the Xbox console.
The problem is that it's the same thing as everybody and their grandma trying to make their own content streaming platform like fucking Paramount Plus and whatever. the fuck
Oh
it
Lord.
is.
Yeah.
Microsoft could have easily bought two or three of the top streaming sites, no problem, and then just nativized it. But instead, they decided to build their own.
You have to travel.
They'd have no notoriety. They'd
walk.
have no footprint. Nobody would know they
I'll be right
fucking
back, chat.
exist.
They've kind of done things the hard way that way. I mean, when they got into consoles, they initially tried to join up with Nintendo and said, "We'll make your hardware, you make the software," and Nintendo laughed them out of the office. So, I don't think they approached anybody else before they just finally said, "Okay, I guess we're making our own console to get into here," and they've still yet to be able to make a real good penetration into the market. Partially because of their own decisions, and partially just because the Eastern market still kind of controlled the gaming industry as a whole, realistically, even though it's gotten more westernized over time. And it's just hard to break that wall,
Where are we
right?
at?
Because you still see like Sony and Nintendo, and to a lesser extent Sega, controlling the market for the most part.
So Nintendo left Microsoft out of the office for a very specific reason.
Chocobo, move out the way.
And that's Nintendo has been shafted in the past by an attempt at collaboration. Sony stiffed them when they went to go make
Oh no, they fucked over Sony. They totally fucked over Sony on that one. They were gonna make a CD expansion for the Famicom, and the head of them at the time didn't like them, so he dropped them to work with Philips. And that's where the CDI came from. And Sony said, "Fuck it, we've got this much in here. We're just going to continue to make this console." And that's where the PlayStation came from. So Nintendo, through their haphazard dealings and thinking that they were kind of above everything else, were the reason that the CDI and the PlayStation exists at all. Sorry, I did a lot of homework on that for a couple of videos.
Yeah, what he said, chat. Are y'all still awake? No. What was it?
Oh, we get it?
I did a lot of homework on that at one point.
No, we
Don't get me wrong, chat. I'm
Wait.
full of useless information too.
Why'd you pan out like that? Okay, maybe it will.
Hey, you can thank Nintendo for Sony and all the amazing IPs that they brought forward.
Dude, I love Nintendo, bro.
Yep.
And I love my Nintendo consoles. Don't get me wrong. If I were to pick, like, if you told me I was limited down to one console, it'd probably be
I love
Nintendo
Nintendo, but
consoles.
sometimes they make some really stupid legal decisions.
Oh, they make a
What
lot
else
of
do you-
stupid
what else do you-
decisions.
Okay, actually, I have a question for you guys. Why would, if you have, let's say you have a 4090, you have a $6,000 gaming PC, and the next Nintendo Switch. Give me one reason why you would want a PlayStation or an Xbox, and everyone's gonna have a different. So, give me a reason. And Rance, imagine if you and Sweets both had a $6,000 gaming
that's
computer.
no longer the case.
Sony still has a handful of exclusives.
Which ones would you be
that
interested in,
only
Keith?
show up on their console?
Which one would you be interested?
I would probably. I mean, I'd have the Switch, of course, and I've got my PC.
Right.
I'm
saying a $6,000 gaming PC.
Yeah, I probably maybe got about that much invested in staying over time. It's terrifying. But it wasn't all at once, but over time.
Over time, I'm saying like just straight out of the box. Like let's just say some people spend $8,000 or $8,000 a computer of your dreams.
Yeah, no. If I had that and I had a Switch, I might get the PlayStation. I wouldn't get the Xbox. The reason I wouldn't get the Xbox is because I can get everything day and date on Xbox PC.
Yeah.
I can just pay for Game Pass and I can get it there. And then Steam handles most everything else. There's a handful of exclusives that I might keep a PlayStation for.
Sweets, come with me.
Because there's stuff like Stellar Blade that doesn't have any notice of a PC release, and there's a couple of other games on there that have not gotten any kind of notification of a PC release drop on there. Now, as that becomes less frequent, I could see not even having a PlayStation. Right? Because even my fighting games and stuff like that now, which is what I used to buy in a console all the time, I tend to buy them on PC. The only reason to have them on a console or something, or a Steam Deck that I can take downstairs and look up, is if I have a friend come over and we want to play together. Right?
The only real advantage a console has anymore now is the fucking playability.
Yes. And a lot of people are under the illusion that there are fewer cheaters, which
welcome back.
I don't think so anymore. But that was a big bone of contention for a lot of people. Like, I'll never play on PC because there's too many cheaters. And then the Xbox people were pissed when they had to start playing with PC players. One, because they had to deal with mouse and keyboard, which they didn't have to before. So they're instantly getting wrecked, and then they're calling them all cheaters while they're getting wrecked with people with mouse and keyboard. I'm like, okay, so they could be a cheater, or it could just be somebody using a mouse and keyboard that can aim, right?
I missed that part you were talking about fighting games. Were you going to say that, PlayStation was the place for fighting games, but now PC's getting day and date and there's crossplay?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
I mean, I'd rather, if I have a choice, I'll pick it up on my PC just because when I was first buying fighting games, I always bought them on console.
Yes,
right? Because I thought a controller is a better experience for fighting games than a mouse and keyboard. And controllers didn't work well on PC initially. That you had X input, which was kind of ghetto on how it worked with games. But since the drivers have gotten better for both Windows, and Steam has the Xbox and PlayStation controller compatibility that you can enable, it's just like a no-brainer. And you have the most flexibility of controllers now because you can use all your Xbox controllers. You can use your 8-bit controllers. You can use your PlayStation
The third-party controllers have gotten so good. Like, you remember back in the day, none of the third-party controllers were any good.
Oh, Switch just bought one, Chad.
Now they're low-key better
than...
the Xbox Elite controller, sure, but the 8-bit controller is probably
8-bit
better
controllers
than the
are
Xbox
amazing.
controller, than the regular one. Shark says that he has PlayStation just for Gran Turismo, so it's like everyone has that one or two game. Like, Gran Turismo's not on PC, which it's kind of sad. Racing games have kind of become a niche series, so I can see why they haven't put it on there. I don't think Gran Turismo's ever going to get to PC. I mean, unless they really market the graphics, and if Gran Turismo 6 is the greatest looking game of all time, just like, I don't know, Horizon Forbidden West is on PC, then maybe it comes to PC.
You want to talk about niche games? Talk about the mech genre.
Well, yeah, there's the mech genre.
Yeah, but a lot of those still hit PC, though.
I mean, you've got
your Armored Core and
6.
your Mech Warrior. Mech Warrior originated on PC.
So to answer your question, Fused, I left consoles a long time ago.
A lot of the old mech genre games were on PlayStation
Besides Nintendo,
2.
but I still do Nintendos because I love the classics. I love what I grew up with.
Yeah, honestly, and when it boils down to it, if you're into retro gaming, the Switch is the best year sub gaming deal you can get. because you get like the Super Nintendo, the Game Boy Advance, the Genesis. You get all those emulators, right? That you can run things off of, that you can play them on legally.
I literally
Plus
bought
you get
the
access
family
to their
plan.
full library of games.
I bought the family
right,
plan.
and I had the family plan, so I pay like $75.
My kids
so both
play
me
it.
and
My
Nicole
wife
can use it on
plays
different Switches.
We all play.
Yeah.
It. My kids have it on their Switch lights.
Oh, there's dollars.
Yeah.
Attached to it, and I have it, and they can
Yeah,
and they get to play all
that's
the
the point of the contention.
And the parental controls are fantastic. They can't just go
Everything
through
else
and play
is dead.
whatever
If
they
Nintendo
want.
makes a PC port, I get a Steam Deck, but until then, I don't care.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You have to go to a friend's code and like literally search for it.
Yeah, and then Game Pass is probably the next best deal, I feel like, because
Well,
you're
they're
getting
raising the
new
price now.
releases day and day.
They're raising the price now.
Even with the price hike, if you like
talking about
the IPs
Xbox?
that they control, yeah, the
Oh, I
Game
can't.
Pass service.
I can't fucking stand Microsoft. I will not do Xbox Game Pass. I'm not going to do it.
I mean, if you like the titles that they own, like I imagine the new Doom game is going to drop day one.
It is day one. Yeah. Same with Gears of War. Same with
right. So if you're into
Call of
those
Duty,
games,
Call of
That's
Duty,
okay.
and that's what
I'm patient.
Call of Duty, yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah,
it'll come.
If you're into those games
It'll
and
come
you'll play
eventually.
them,
There's so
then-
many games to play. That's what I was going to ask you,
Yeah.
because I was like, you're talking about Stellar Blade and you don't want to wait for, but they will come to PC at some point.
Correct.
They've
So I
actually
can wait.
said that they had plans, but I think they're tied up in some litigation with Sony, and so they can't even start working on a PC port.
Oh,
So I don't know that they're going to be able to bring it out there because of Sony.
I don't like any. I don't like any titles that Microsoft owns enough to pay a subscription for fucking video games.
Correct.
Same.
Correct.
Yeah, same.
I'm
That's just that's personal preference, but I agree. That's me.
I'm sick of paying subscriptions. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, there's so many sales on Steam that if you're
Right.
okay with digital,
Yeah, just wait.
like
for this,
right now, there's fighting games on Steam that you guys have talked about wanting to have that are super cheap right now. Like the Power Rangers game is actually cheaper than it was on the last sale that I saw for it. It's like $8 for like the game, and I think that was the same price it was during the Steam Day thing, which means the bundle is like $12 for everything. That's ridiculous for that game. It's like $50-$60 worth of content that you're getting for $12. That's fantastic.
Yep. And a fighting game, the same fighting game on Switch will be like $15 to $20 more.
Yeah.
All right, sweets.
So like your King of Fighters, your SNK Heroes.
It's that time, babe.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is another great game that's worth having. That one's like $25.
I'm
There's
just
a bunch
back
of
at
these
that
that are out
fort.
here.
Are you lost? Where you at?
Where am I?
I don't know. Here, I'll get here.
Oh, I'm at the crystal still.
Right. You just got to run straight down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay quiet so you guys can find each other.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to close the stream down, guys. I'm just trying to get her over here.
I think I'm about.
But the only subscription I'm willing to pay for is the Final Fantasy one. That's it.
I did the Nintendo because they still put out great content to this
Yeah,
day.
the Nintendo one I think is worth it because you get like more and more games added to that all the time.
What Final
And it's a
Fantasy is
legal
this?
way to emulate
This is
them.
Final Fantasy 14.
Not my preferred way of legally emulating, but fine.
More like Fantasy 14. As Rand says, there's no final to it.
It has to be the dungeon.
The online MMO, correct. It's the online MMO. That's right.
Yeah, if you're into MMOs or you have an interest in MMOs, I've played quite a few of them. Final Fantasy 14 is the best one out there, in my opinion, right now.
Bar none.
And for the free content they have, there's a lot of it, like a lot.
Please don't be.
Now you will get people that like look down upon you because you're not paying for it, so they're like peasants. But
I haven't seen too many people have a problem.
oh,
with anybody who's playing the game.
I'm talking to people. Yeah, I'm talking to people in this chat. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. I mean, I may look down on you, but that's just because I look down on everybody.
Right.
I'm just short.
Cussing.
I played WoW for so many years.
Technically,
I don't
in real
know
life,
though.
I have to look up at most people. Being 5'5", I look up at most people.
I've never. I'm 6'2", bro.
The culture in WoW is very different from the culture in Final Fantasy.
Yeah, the culture in WoW is not a good. None of the cultures that Blizzard has accumulated are positive cultures. You're gonna run into tons of, and I'm gonna say this unapologetically, asshats in every game they run. You're gonna run into them in Overwatch 2. You're gonna run into them in StarCraft. You're gonna run into them in Diablo.
I've never played WoW once, Tater. Not even once. I've never played it.
WoW's community, if you don't have the best gear for the dungeon and you don't know the fights like backwards and forwards, and even if you do, you can do everything right and they still think you're the problem even when they're failing, and they'll kick you out of the group.
You can't stand Blizzard. A lot of people can't stand Blizzard.
They're really shitty. They're unbelievably shitty.
I mean, I don't know. I wanted to play Diablo, the new Diablo that came out, but
the new Diablo is fun. Actually, I'm
it?
thinking about getting into it because they've revised the loot.
Yeah, I was thinking about
and I'm told
getting
it's way better.
Yeah.
The original, and the problem with Diablo is I always fall for it and I always get it day and date, right? Because I just love the series. But the last couple, like Diablo 2 was probably the last one that launched pretty solid, but got epically better over the 12-year tenure that they continued to develop the game because they just worked things together better and better.
And that's what sucks about WoW. I never played it. I actually know somebody that hurt themselves over that game, and it just I couldn't wrap my fucking head around it.
Worse over the years.
So.
And I've seen
Geek,
a lot of
I'm
people
talking to
that
my
have...
chat at the same time, bro. If I'm interrupting you, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. I was just
you're all
following the
good.
flow of the conversation.
You're all good, man. My conversation goes everywhere, bro. No, I'm talking to Kata Jade. If you guys don't know who that is, especially with the guys I'm talking to here in Discord, she is a new streamer to Rumble, and she needs some of that Rumble love. So you guys should go smash that follow button for her.
Oh, we jump off? What the hell?
She's been getting hit pretty hard by the people on Rumble that don't like gamers. So she's been getting like downvotes like crazy.
I haven't had a lot of problem with that, and I don't really understand that mentality.
It happened to me. Well, I've been on Rumble for 3 years, but at the beginning, it happened to me heavily. They were all like, "Oh man, you shouldn't be playing video games. You should be doing this or this or this, or you should be out making money and getting a girl." And I was like, "Bro, I've been married for going on 11 years."
I was about to say I've been married for like 12 plus years.
Yeah,
they just assume people.
I have we have a dual income household. Our bills get paid.
I make $80,000 a year. I work in a trade, like, and I stream. And.
I threw Kata a follow, by the way.
Oh, I'm sure she appreciates that.
That should, in theory, get her to hit 30. So
I hope so. Yeah, there we go. 30. I like even numbers.
I think.
But
29. I don't know.
And so Final Fantasy 14 isn't like that. That's good. I haven't wanted to play an MMO, but I just didn't want to deal with another MMO. Like WoW. No, Final Fantasy is not like WoW at all. Matter of fact, I was playing by myself. I was invited by Fused to play this, and I got into the Rumble part of it with Final Fantasy, and then started playing. And there was one time I was playing by myself, and literally a stranger came up to my character and was like, I was trying to figure out how to do something, and he literally typed it to me. He goes, "You look lost. Do this, this, and this." And it was another character. He's really cool.
Yep.
Yeah, and you'll see people do that a lot of times. Yeah. And if you go into a dungeon and most dungeons, you'll see people come in. If they don't just take off running, they'll be like, or they get a notification when you're new. They're like, "Okay, who's the new person?" And if you say that's me, they'll be like, "Hey, do you know the fights?" And if you say no, they'll be like, "Okay." They may either give you a rundown or they'll be like, "I'm just follow me," right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you just follow them and you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then they'll put a Dorito above their head so you can pick them out.
But they're really good about explaining things and being patient.
Can you do a dungeon, or you're busy?
Oh, you're fixing to do a dungeon?
I'm ready to go.
Let me finish up this fate, and I will join you.
No problem.
I thought you had to sub to play like other MMOs. No, you can play for free. And how many hours of content is it?
Oh, it's well over 100 hours.
300 plus.
It's like 300 plus hours of gameplay of content that you can play free.
Time,
just on
no credit card.
Don't have to pay anything. But
just
yes,
on a free trial alone.
It is
and quite frankly, it's a lot of like when it comes to World of Warcraft, dealing with an MMO. A ton of like they call them World of Warcraft refugees. A ton of people came over from World of Warcraft and started playing this game and have stuck with this game because of how the game is designed, and people are enjoying this game for many reasons over WoW. Even though I think their more recent stuff has brought some people back.
No. 300
Final
hours.
Fantasy has,
300 hours
has kind of taken.
Oh shit! I'm gonna. Oh.
And I'll be honest, the game's worth the like $15 a month that they
but
ask.
There is
it's cheaper for a longer period of time you sub for.
No, it's not on Steam.
It is on Steam.
Oh,
it is on Steam.
It's on Steam.
I just recommend people get it from Square Enix because you usually have to.
I went and got it from Square Enix.
It usually prevents you from having to do an extra step.
Oh, okay.
But Dalo said that it's not that bad. He's on Steam.
It's not. I do it on. I bought it on Steam as well.
Yeah,
and you do have to go out to the MOG station to do like your account and stuff like that and set that up.
You
and tie that. You can tie it through Steam and it'll auto pay it.
He just wants the damn drama.
I just went to Square Enix and did it.
Yeah, I mean it's probably. I was so used to buying things on Steam. I just went ahead and did it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, she's talking about the free. She's talking about the free stuff.
If you do the free trial, I think it has to be through Square Enix.
Yeah, free trial has to be through
it might
Square
have to
Enix.
be. Yeah,
free trial has to be through Square Enix.
That's where you want to go. But
you have to do it through Square Enix.
It is a sub to play. They just have a crap ton of free content to go through before you sub.
Yeah, they're usually letting you play a lot of the earlier content.
Oh, no ads? No, there's no ads.
No ads.
I mean,
all right, I'm available. You can bring me in. Used.
The only issue that I can think of in
no ads
in going to Steam for it is you're locked to Steam. As soon as you tie your MOG station to Steam, that's it. And
did you grab the next one?
You can't
I
untie
did not,
it
baby.
or set it to another Steam.
The Men of Honor, is that the one we're stopping?
That doesn't really bother me.
No, I'm at
I've
the
had my Steam
Unending
account
War.
for like forever.
Right. That being said, though, if you
did
get
you go
banned
ahead
off
of me?
Steam, you lose your Squeenix.
That's true.
Where are you at?
I was over here, back down at the end of that building. Where you
Are
at?
you not at the castle with me?
I am. I'm at the Dragon Head. I'm here.
You'll love this one, Feud.
I'm trying to figure out what that Dragon Head's like. Where?
This will be a good place for me to stop after we finish this dungeon. Hanging out with the boys for. I assume Geek and Rance and the family are winding down. So
yeah. I got to be at work at 5 in the morning.
I'm mostly just chatting
work.
with folks right now. We ran for a couple hours and then we called it before we did the first dungeon of Shadowbringers.
I've been
we unlocked it
grinding
and then
fates
called it.
I am like in Steam for over 15 years. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I downloaded it when Steam just came out. Oh, did you? Okay.
Dancer.
Yeah, I've had it for close to that long as well. I think I'm like 12 years or something like that.
But
oh shit!
But why am I in the Men of Honor?
I don't know. I'm in Unending War. Did you do this one here?
Fuck.
That music.
I didn't.
The music is so good.
You did. This is
Sorry,
where
I
I'm
had the
at.
wrong
This is
HUD
what
on.
I'm at.
I'm coming. I'm
Oh
coming.
yeah,
I'm
I
coming.
grabbed that.
Oh, you did it? Okay, so I got to do this one so I can catch up with you. And then I got to get off here, chat.
Yeah, she goes away or she. And then you have to go travel up way up here.
Oh, I got to go. Oh, I got to go up. So far, we're having a blast, Kata, but Sweets and I only play this once a week. And so, like Few said, he was like, oh, dude, don't purchase this if you're only playing that, you know, you're not planning on putting
They're hitting hard. Holy shit.
crap tons of hours in.
Once you pay for it, you can't unpay for it.
You can't go back to a free trial. Yeah.
I'm in a different headspace with
good
it.
night.
But
Good night,
I pay
Kata.
for it, and I only play it like once a week.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go, Sweets. I'm lost.
But for me, that doesn't
upstairs?
bother me personally.
There's no
but-
stairs.
Yeah, on the side of the wall. Like as the spiral stairs. Right here.
Am I blind, chat? I'm not seeing this shit at all.
Level 98.
I don't even know where Sweets is.
Upstairs.
Oh, damn. You guys are chatting right when I started a damn dungeon. Well, it looks like it's a no-go. Apparently, I made an account before and I can't access it. Oh, no.
Tragic.
Oh, did I get hit? I did get hit. Damn it. I tried to dodge it.
Where you at? Are you still
I'm
in
at
the
that
building?
I'm at that same building.
Here.
Oh, you have to go inside. Okay. I just ran around this building like 3 times, Sweets.
What the? Dude, what is going on? Why did my thing unequip?
You're
what
following,
the fuck
right?
is going
Yeah.
on? I swear to God. What the hell? Oh, now it's available. What the hell? I literally can't fucking do any damage. Okay, well, might take that. Nope.
I think I have a fight stick and hitbox addiction because I'm looking at
Go
another
through the door. Yeah,
relatively
I got it.
inexpensive
Kata.
hitbox.
Hit
and I
that
want
live
it.
button. It'll catch you up, hopefully.
There we go. Boom.
Talk to this
Weird,
guy.
dude.
Are you following Fused Aegis, Kata? You should be if you're not here. I'll get his link for you.
Yeah, Fused is guy. Everybody you're hearing in this chat is good people. They're all good people to be following.
I'm not good people. Don't.
That's his opinion. Don't listen. to him.
Don't put that curse on you. Is that where we're at? Don't put that curse on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah. I'll be on you like a spider monkey.
Everything, dude. Why did my? Okay,
Yeah, that
there's
was a
my-
lot of
my-
stairs, Kata. That was a lot of stairs.
Thing cannot unequip. Okay, we're good. All right, let's do it.
I'm not doing all that. Cut the team.
Hey, thank you,
Good job.
Kata Jade, for the follow. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's Kata Jade. She's new to Rumble. Fused, you should give her a follow, some Rumble love.
You're in the right place. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit hard. Oh, hello.
She plays a lot of MMOs.
Well then,
All kinds of
where have
stuff.
you been?
She
You
plays
should
some-
be playing Final Fantasy.
Where have you been?
Yeah.
Well, out the circle.
Oh, out of the circle. What? Oh,
Yep.
okay, here. Okay.
There's
Oh,
a
I
lot
see
of
what I mean.
games.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, this is sick. Oh, this is like Tron.
I think when
She is an older gamer too.
when Sweets first found her, she was like playing Stellar Blade. I think.
I don't think so.
Was that?
Dude, there's so many strategy RPGs out there right now for consoles between like Triangle Strategy and
So good.
Wargroove and all these others. I'm like, man, I need to set aside a day just to start going through these on stream, man.
Now I
Like,
know.
I want to get
know,
back to Shining Force
Maybe
and
she
wrap
was.
that one
I
up
don't know.
because that's an old school one back from the
You know
Genesis
Unicorn
days.
Overlord, Geek?
Yeah, I want to pick that one up too.
Yeah, I want to get that one, man. That one looks really good.
I think
Like,
I
if
am.
I'm- okay.
I think I am gonna pre-order
Triangle
that
Strat.
Wukong.
Then Ogre Battle remaster one. I want to get that too.
All right,
That's
Kata.
another one I want.
Okay, what do we go? Outside of it again? Or inside?
Kata, you ain't that old.
Yeah,
I'm 47.
Outside. I'm just gonna
There you
go.
go, see?
Beware of the wing blade.
Geek's old too, so there you are.
Yeah, and screw you, Lance. Screw you, Rance.
Hey, I don't.
Hey.
Fellow old people.
Screw you, buddy.
I don't get to say it a lot, so no, when I get the chance, I'm gonna say it. Let's see. I have 4 kids and I'm an Army vet. Oh, you just beat Geek complete? No, I'm just kidding.
See, he's over
Holy.
here lording over his height and his younger age,
That's right.
Oh, this
That's
is
right.
not
being a dick.
Yeah. Don't take it like one. Calm down.
Oh, okay. They're spread out. Oh shit.
All right. I got to get off of here, guys. Let's close this
Oh, I'm
game
not gonna
up.
make it. Oh, I made it.
We're gonna exit
What
out
the
of
hell?
here.
Oh shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay at this mission right here.
Yeah, I'm sticking
This guy
here.
came
minimum.
rolling
This is the
in on
first one?
fire
What the heck?
wheels.
Did he
They're
really? That's
cooking.
cool.
Oh, what the heck are you wearing?
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna tap
If you
out
guys
here
are
in a little bit
watching,
and
welcome to. Okay, I can't
pay
even
more
read the
attention to
chat.
my dog too. Did
I
I
laugh
tell you
when
guys what happened to my
people
dog this morning?
Say they are old.
I
I
didn't tell you
ask
guys
what
about
is
that,
old,
did I?
and they say 25.
to him?
Really?
This one's in.
I woke up this morning and she didn't even want to like
Ah.
hardly move. I finally
This is
coached her to
now-
where she'd stand up to go for a walk.
You want to stay in?
Oh, I
And
see.
She just looked like she was in terrible shape. So we spent like most of the day. I called out today so we could get her to the vet, right? Turns out she's jacked up her back somehow because she won't raise her head. She whimpers when she turns it at a certain angle. So we've got her on like steroids and pain meds. And like the rest of the week, somebody's got to, well, for the next couple weeks, somebody's got to be here with her, making sure she doesn't move around.
Here you go,
Dude,
Sweets.
we were fucking glad to see that it was neck pain, man. Like, shit.
got it.
We thought for
Good.
sure she might have cancer or some shit like that.
we got it.
Because she's like 12 or 13.
No way this hits. Yep.
I figured something like maybe bitter or something.
Sweet. That was crazy. That was fun. Damn.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much.
You out?
It's always a blast. Every
Same time
Tuesday,
next week.
I will be back here next Tuesday for sure. Way behind, way back there.
Rance, wifey, thank you for coming in.
Appreciate you, Fuse. Thank you. Dollar Quarter, if you're
Absolutely.
still there, bro. Much love.
Yeah,
He's here.
Geek Storian, thank you for the raid, bro. Thank you for coming
No
in and
problem,
chat.
man. I don't think I brought very many people over. I had
That's
like
okay.
8 people watching, but
That's okay.
I never know how you have to stay live for the raid for them people to percolate over, or do they just migrate? How does that work?
I think as long as your stream is live, like you can
they can hit join
end
the
stream
whole
on
time.
OBS, but as soon as you end it on Rumble, I think that's when it kind of
cuts out.
It
Okay.
really ends out. Yeah.
So maybe I need to make a point of staying live for like another 5 or 10 minutes
usually
after,
do
so
that.
people can.
Yeah,
move
I
over.
usually sit in their
that's
chat.
what I do.
I usually sit in their chat for a little bit,
okay.
and then
Okay.
I tell them good night, and that's when I end everything.
They should allow them to just dump them over.
Well, I think you should be able to take
That's what they
everybody
should do.
without
That's
the
what I
join
was hoping
button,
to do.
just push them. But they get to pick if they want to go or not. And I was like, quit it. Why are you giving people options? Anyways, so
Sometimes they're not even next to the people lurking,
I am
like they walk
dumping.
away. So
well,
There we
Zen,
go.
whatever.
I didn't forget about you, Zen. I know
Yep.
you're there, bro. Have a good night, man.
Yeah, I'm here.
We'll see you next Tuesday.
You too.
I'll see you in my chat every once
See
in a
you
while.
then.
You come in.
Yep.
All right, guys. We'll see you next
See
week.
you,
Good
Rance.
night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Toodles.
All right, guys. Let's do the verse of the day. You're gonna like this one, Sweets. Sweets? Yeah, you're gonna like this one. All right, here's the verse of the days, guys. It's Proverbs chapter 31, verse 30. Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. So really, really, really good verse, especially for young women today. Okay, maybe older women. It's a really, really good verse, guys. And if you want to learn more about it, I suggest you open your Bible and read it, because I'm not here to preach at you. So we're going to head back to the TARDIS. Here we go. Let's see who we're going to raid. You going to raid someone with us, Kata? You going to join the raid and at least go raid? I do it every time after every stream. I raid someone, and I tell everybody to go and say hi. So when I raid, you guys need to go check these people out and go in there, go say hi, tell them it's a Rance raid. And what we're going to do is we're going to go raid Zen, because for the longest time now, he's only had one person watching. So I don't like that. So we're going to go over, we're going to go see him. He's playing Final Fantasy 14. He was in the Discord with me. He was one of the guys talking. So I can't hear you, baby. Huh? Nothing. Who'd you want me to go? No, they don't have it. What'd you say? Oh, there is Tooth. I didn't say Tooth. Yeah, you did. No, I said Grizzly too. Oh, is Grizzly on? But it don't matter. Hazy, what's up, bro? We're about to raid somebody. You gonna join for the raid? Let's see. Copy. No, he's on. Oh, okay. He said, let's go. Got the Dragon Ball Z floating. I like it. Confirm. You guys hit that join button in the chat. Go over and give Zen some love.
Give it the rest of the week to heal.
Very good. Yeah, we're not Raken. You're welcome to come in, but we're probably gonna finish out after this dungeon.
There he is.
I'm getting tired. Geek's probably getting tired. Healer nuked.
You're about to see some chaos here soon.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm already stressing.
There you go, guys. He says about to.
Already starting.
What would Goku do?
Okay.
Goku'd hit that join button, come over here and give Zen some love.
Yo, they're cooking. Oh, I'm running. What the fuck? What is going on? Holy shit. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like Neo in the Matrix. What the fuck? I was just running. I don't know how I didn't get
Dude,
hit.
nothing about this dungeon screams Matrix to me. It all screams
Oh,
Tron
okay, I get
to
it.
me.
I get it. I get it.
This entire dungeon screams Tron to me. In all.
Dude,
Oh, the
so
countdown
sick.
hasn't
Oh,
started?
wait, I can't
Weird.
move. Oh, I can't. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Run. Oh, jump.
I don't know what to say.
I tried not to.
Weird.
What the fuck? Dal's got the revive beat. I didn't see that. I wasn't paying. I was like, oh, spin around. And then there's the freaking electric things. Clark, dude, the first person that came to my stream. Yes, almost 1,000.
Almost there.
What the fuck? Okay. Dude, can you please?
Here we go, round 2.
Well, I'm probably dead.
Oh, there's so much going on.
Dude, it's
oh, I love that mechanic. Oh,
You guys hit that
crazy.
join button. Come on over. Go check out Zane.
Oh, wait, hold on.
That's what we're doing. We're
Can I go
watching him.
between?
He's doing
cannot.
this dungeon fight.
Okay, damn. I wasn't ready for this. Woke up. Oh, fuck. Fucking dead. I can't even heal. It's probably a waste, but thank you.
Dude, the mechanics and the raids in this game are bonkers. It's so amazing.
And my.
This is
my
just a
keyboard doesn't-
dungeon.
I know. They're so crazy, man. They'll throw in mechanics that are like way more complex than full-on raid mechanics in WoW in just a dungeon. It's kind of awesome.
Okay, somehow, dude, what the? Why am I not tabbing? Hello. Alright, somehow we're still alive. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Can I please AOE? There's no AOEs. Okay. Hello.
Why is there 2 robots in?
2, 1. Okay. AOE time.
One is reading chat and one is playing the game.
Yeah. There's no reading chat.
Okay.
Ain't no way I'm reading chat.
Someone in my chat, Rants in my chat asked me why there's 2 robots on the screen. One reads chat, the other one plays the game.
Dude, what the? Okay, I'm good. I'm moving.
Howdy, Fatal
Oh, I
Investing.
got it.
Welcome.
Okay.
Oh, there's Hazy. I let people in finally.
I don't. Oh my.
Make sure y'all smash that
Lord.
like button for him.
Joining in on the raid, welcome.
Bruh. I'm running for my life. Okay, I'm just gonna hang out with the dancer. The dancer seems like she knows what she's doing. I'm gonna follow your ass, bro. Holy shit! Oh shit!
Stack up.
Stackity stack.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna bounce. You guys have a great night.
Alright, see you, geek.
Later, man.
No.
Zenfuse.
I'm shooketh. Okay, I'm gonna heal Dala. Okay, now what? Same shit?
Sweet Sunshine with his emote spam.
Oh yeah. Sweet Sunshine loves the emotes chat. Especially panda
Oh
emotes.
shit, motion sensor, what? Okay.
So
Not playing
basically, what
around
you want to
anymore.
do is put your weapon away and only move enough to get out of the way of
Oh, that's
the
right.
AoE
you-
fields.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm praying for my life.
There we go.
Alright.
Holy shit.
Second
Stream
boss.
has come a long way. Should be proud. Dude, I appreciate you, man. I went back and looked at my first stream. You were the first commenter.
Have a good night,
And I
Zen.
think the first chatter in my stream.
All right, have a good one, Rants.
Alright, what do you got here?
Thank you for that raid.
Alright. Let's get back to the TARDIS. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Again, my name is Rance. This is my gaming corner. I will be playing some Zelda Breath of the Wild tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I stream Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Texas time. I also stream on the weekends. I stream with our guy Hazy from Hazy Gaming. You see him right here, Hazy Skunk. You see his name in the chat right there. We do a couples collab on the weekends. It's him and his lady and my wife and I, we play Borderlands 3. So hopefully, if everything goes well by the weekend, we'll be able to get in on some of that. But I do stream on the weekends. I just don't set a time frame because I got 2 kids, and I don't want to set a time that I will be here and not make it because I'm busy doing something with the kids or with the family or whatever. And so I don't. But if you hit that follow button and you have the notifications on, it will let you know when I go live. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Help out a content creator, a streamer, smash that sub button. I would appreciate it. My whole family would appreciate it. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. Bye. Thumbs up button. I know y'all see it. So make sure you hit that. Push it. Bye, guys. Hello. All right, guys. Bye. Bye, guys. I'll take it easy. Bye. Take it easy. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye. And if you guys really want to help out a content creator, a streamer, smash that sub button. I would appreciate it. My whole family would appreciate it.